Hey everybody, welcome to SJGames Live. I'm here today with Randy
Hi.
and Fox.
That's me.
And today we are going to do a little celebration of the release of the Car Wars Companion book, right here, which is now available in physical and PDF form. So you can go to our Warehouse 23 store and pick that up. Yeah, this is a book of scenarios, variant rules, a whole lot of stuff. 100 pages of different things you can do, different ways to play the game in here. What we're going to do today is a scenario out of this book, chosen because, well, you guys like to see me on fire for some reason. So the scenario is called Hot Potato. All these scenarios have a little bit of fiction just to give a little bit of flavor to them. So this one, no one likes hot potato except for the fans. In these matches, drones armed with flamethrowers hover over the arena. When a car holds the beacon for too long, the drones light the car on fire. This is a great incentive to give the beacon away. An even greater incentive is the bonus cash the crew earns by giving the beacon to another car, thus ensuring the drones are kept busy buzzing around and spewing fire. So odds are pretty good that I won't be the only one on fire this match.
That's true.
I can guarantee it, in fact.
Yeah, we're going to be on fire a lot. So we've been building, we a little delayed start because we want to get our cards mostly built before we got started here. But we are doing some Division 4 builds, which are 16 points. So 4 crew, 4 armor, and 16 build points for our cars. The arena is laid out, you can see here. We'll move some of these tokens out of the way in a second. But you can see we've got some walls that are out here that are non-destructible walls. They are going to provide full cover. And there is a scenario token in the middle of the table here. This is the beacon. It is the potato.
Potato beacon.
The way this scenario works is until someone picks that beacon up, nobody can attack. Once someone picks that beacon up, the fun starts.
Point of clarification. Is making contact with another car with your car an attack?
It isn't.
It is not an attack.
Duly noted.
So when you hit that beacon, you will put it on your dashboard, and then you are the one with the potato. During the manage fire stage of the turn, the drones in the arena will try to light you up. You'll roll one green die for each side of your car. If it comes up with a wrench, then you are on fire. That side of your car is on fire. And that's at the end of the managed fires phase. So after you've already put stuff out from the previous turn, you'll get fire. The drones will attack. If no one has the potato, the drones try to light up everyone. Everyone has to make that check.
Okay.
We do not have the flame-resistant coating in these pools of cards.
Right, that was not in the set we were
one-
building with.
Once that we can find.
Maybe I can find that.
Yeah.
So the ways to manage that token around. If the car with the token is involved in a collision, it can transfer that token to whoever it hits. If the car with the token attacks another car, damages another car with an attack, you can give the token to the target. If the car with the token is damaged by an attack, we will shuffle these scenario cards, 1, 2, 3. Whoever draws number 1 will get the token. For as many cards as are without a token. Player receives card 1 and takes the damage token from the damaged car. So it can just get popped off by getting hit by somebody.
Okay.
And then we're all
Do
burned.
you have to give the token away?
Yeah. Well, you don't want it anyway.
So
Yeah.
You don't want it.
every time you give the token away, you get 2 points.
Oh yes, okay.
You don't have to cash your paycheck every
Right,
2 weeks.
right.
But why wouldn't you? Like,
Okay.
you're not
So-
doing the thing.
Legally, I'm not allowed to answer
Now,
that
if
question
the
anymore.
token gets taken from you, that doesn't count. But if you give it to somebody else, you get 2 points for it. And if you deal internal damage to another player,
Yep.
you get a point. The game ends
We get a point for
when...
emotional damage?
Nope, that's just a given. Cue sound count something.
Oh, yeah, no.
Keep going.
Nope.
So, at the end of the first round in which one player is eliminated, if someone has at least 8 points, they win the game. And the person with the most points wins the game.
Okay. So,
If no one has 8 points yet, we keep going.
Okay.
So this could go to, especially with 3 players, this has the potential to go to elimination.
Right.
Potentially.
If there's only one person left, then
Yeah,
that
right.
person.
That would be messed up if they just kept burning you somehow. And
Right.
You guys
Get
can
true.
track the points or you need me to?
We'll have you track the points, Brandon. Doesn't have to be on screen or anything, but it could be. It could just be on paper. That works.
My car's almost filled, but I got 2 points.
You
left.
go ahead and do that. We'll
we also still need to measure these out because I never did find a measuring implement, and these are supposed to be at specific
there
distances.
should be a unless it's been relocated. The
Oh,
measuring implement right on that table there. Aha.
Ah, I did it, chat. Used my eyeballs and found something. It can be done.
All right.
Where
So
do you get this binder?
it can go. Magical off camera
Line.
space. All right, so I will talk about what I have built for this match. I have gone with because it's fire, right? You guys like to see me on fire. I've gone with.
You keep saying that in a very worrying sort of way.
They
do,
bring it
though.
up
They
every
like the
time we do
fire.
a stream. Every time we do a stream, it comes up. Or
Is it
a
really
Car
a
Wars
game
stream.
of Car Wars if Jimmie doesn't catch fire?
Right. So we've
Fair point.
done a return back to the big double ace or double barrel arena that we did a while back. And I've taken Possum as my driver and the airless tires. So when I'm out of control, I add 1 black to each of my defense rolls, and I can still make slight D0 and D1 maneuvers.
Sick.
And the airless tires mean my tire damage does not affect my maximum speed.
Choices were made.
What? It's the choices that were made to cause me to burn my crew to death in that scenario. And then we've taken Whiplash as our gunner and given her the holographic sight on her hand cannon.
Or cannon, if you will.
I heard that. Yeah, that's real.
I feel like you're patronizing me, and I don't appreciate it. I'm going to have to set you on fire as a result. Please take it personally.
I heard that as well. That's also real.
As far as the rest of my car, I've got light steel plates and heavy machine guns on the sides. I have a spoiler and an automatic fire suppressor on the back
No spoilers.
because automatic fire suppressor is something that kind of is going to be needed. And what happened to the cards that were supposed to be on the front of my car?
They are garbage, so they got thrown away.
They must have burned up.
I heard
Yeah.
that.
They were
I
kind
heard
of
that.
important.
I heard that.
Ah, here, they got dragged under the book. All right. And on the front of my car, I have some carbon laminate and a scatter gun, which is a short range tire wrecking gun.
It's trouble.
So built with shred, some stuff to get extra ace tokens, because when I would lose a control, I can spend ace tokens to not do it, which will save control for putting out fires. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
All right. Do you have anything else in your car?
That's my car.
I have a question.
All right.
Are we playing by one of the alternate rules in the book for dropped weapons? The aggressive dropped weapons rules.
That's a really good question. It is going to come up.
That says that after any movement point, you can use a dropped weapon. It does not count as a fire.
For this scenario, let's say
Let's say yes.
let's say we can use the alternate rule, but you cannot drop those weapons until after
Sure.
weapons have been engaged.
Fair.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Fair enough.
Deal?
Deal.
And that's how you modify a scenario.
On an unrelated note,
I'm sure. Entirely unrelated.
I have
What you got,
a
right?
fire mine dropper on the
Stop
back,
copies me.
as well as a fire extinguisher, and the automatic fire suppressor, and a advanced firing interface, and an electro laser back there. I also put an electro laser on the front of the car. I got to double check the points, but I bought myself some stability controllers so I could spend an additional crew point. That got me my amateur driver and Hound, the gunner, because I think I'm going to need control tokens more than I need other stuff this game. I took a bug zapper, which is a handheld laser, and a thermite grenade, and some HUD goggles. I don't usually take HUD goggles, but I think sometimes I'm just going to want to hit people on the other side of cover with a little bit of cover here. So.
Why the thermite grenade? That's enough
Oh.
fire already, Reggie.
Oh, I also have a turreted particle beam, just in case I can't.
So you're a laser in. Laser it up today.
This is a glass cannon that is currently burning. So
Well, I'll see your glass cannon and raise you a stone tank. My car's gonna sound very, very familiar to Randy's. So, I've got a firing interface, a turreted flamethrower.
nice.
This time,
Oh,
rather than
flamethrower instead of the particle.
yeah, instead of the particle beam, I was like, no, we're gonna get up close and personal. It'll make sense why in a second here. I also have the fire mines as well, in addition to the fire suppressor and fire extinguisher. I went with a bit more protection though, in some plastic cladding and a ram plate and a punch bumper and a super booster.
Double check that. Is the ramp plate is structure?
It's structure.
Okay.
And there's
So
our
one structure, one frame. Got it.
Yep, structure frame. And then for my crew, they're just bringing a hand cannon and a prayer. I took the amateur driver and gunner because I want to reroll dice, and I would like an additional control token. But I'm not really worried about being on fire. I'm more worried about setting fires, and ideally doing them via close personal contact.
Yeah.
I'm here to play football in my car, y'all.
Football. These are regular mines, not fire mines. No, that's fire mine.
They're opposite sides, right?
So yeah,
Is football your trigger word? Like, does that activate you?
I can't remember where I saw that. That was normal.
Hi Tetrapopo, hi Soil and Pete, welcome on in. What Fuba, hello.
Something.
Maru C Big, how's it going? Yes, it is fire night.
I
It's
thought
definitely
about
definitely
having us just start with a side on fire too. Be like, here we go.
it's gonna happen.
It's yeah.
Remember, every round that no one has that, everyone gets the fire.
Ready to burn?
No one has it.
So
Everyone.
take your guys' stash of tokens that direction.
Yeah.
Give me a couple of those damage ones.
You're good.
Sure, I have one.
It's free.
It's free real estate.
Clean. There we go.
Beauty.
All right. First player token some dice.
Skip these up.
And,
Four of these? Oh man, it's my birthday.
thank you, Fox, for measuring all that stuff out.
You're very welcome.
We start with butts in the corners.
I actually need to.
Yeah, it's all over. It's wonky. Thanks for nothing. I gave it close enough.
I know where you live, Schooneman.
That's true.
Don't mess with me.
Being that you helped me move in. If you didn't, I would be very concerned about your well-being.
All right. Are we ready to get going?
Red, blue, green.
Who goes first?
Hold on a moment.
You have the dice bag.
I do have the dice.
Yeah, I saw it when we were starting.
We don't need to use the dice bag. You just use it. There it is. I thought like
Give
that's
the Star
handy.
Wars dice bag. Fox, whichever die you pick out of here, that's first player.
Hooray! I control fate. That's a red.
Red's
Hey.
first.
Alapropes, because fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Nope.
All right.
Too many notes.
Oh, come on.
Jimmie is first player.
I am first player. All right. We're starting at speed 2, 4 armor, 10 tires, 10 power point.
You just need to call out when you receive points.
All right, we'll do. We will do that. All right. So.
How did you spend? Did I spend TP?
16, wasn't it?
Or 16? I spent TP.
Your card.
I'm buying something sweet.
All right. Hold up.
Get a beer for it.
False start. False start.
4 points shy.
Give me with that.
Yeah, it's 12. Sorry.
Beer fridge. Beer fridge.
You want warm beer? What's wrong with you?
5 instead of that, and then I'll just get 1
Put the
point.
fire out.
Let's pour alcohol in the fire. Hey, chat, how's that gonna work out?
I mean, beer is
Fire
it's-
barely out.
Yeah.
I guess that's fair. Listen, it's yeah.
Light rockets. Okay. One on each side.
It's just a frigid Lone Star, so yeah.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Wait.
13, 14, 15, 16.
Okay, there you go.
2,
Did you catch your
3,
stability
4,
controller?
5. Got it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right, now we're gonna get started.
All right.
Problem solved.
Guys, I throw the rivet guns the last second. Hang on.
Wait.
Just carrying missiles on their backs, like
Oh, you forgot. You left too soon. We weren't done. We weren't done.
gotta load those. We gotta load those. You should not be running with that rocket. It's fine.
All right, I'm going to speed up to speed 3. No reason to start taking damage yet.
I just changed the car more of what I already.
It works out good if you want more fire. See, that's what I'm saying.
One.
Check gets it.
2, and 3. We're going to take a D1, just enough into the D1 to
Swing into that wall for me.
just to
please.
count as a maneuver, because I want. Oh wait, we forgot to take control and stuff.
Oh,
Uh,
got it right.
3, 4,
6,
5, 6,
7, 8.
and then
Seven over here.
an ace for the spoiler.
1.
And then ace for this maneuver that I'm making, which is speed 3. So I get 3 yellow dice.
Still demand.
I'm gonna
1
use
green for the
number
D1. I take a fire damage.
five. We're already winning.
And lose 1 control. All right, that is my move. Randy.
You get an ace token on top of that too.
There's going to be lots of fire today, Maru.
So we did the manage fires phase, so we should already be.
We're not doing it the first round.
It doesn't happen in the first round.
Hopefully no one started on.
We're not starting on fire.
I do love the idea of a bunch of AADA guys coming out like in flame retardant suits with flamethrowers. Just
Well, maybe if you
Moving
follow
down
the
the
actual
car.
turn, then everyone should be immediately set on fire if they started the game.
Yeah, but we're gonna house rule that we're gonna not. We get the
Okay.
since we don't have the opportunity
Not on
to
the
even
first turn.
blast out there yet. They're gonna give us the
One.
first turn to get. Like since we couldn't possibly get it the first turn,
Yeah.
they're not gonna let us on fire
I
yet.
don't wanna be
They
up
release
there.
us, then they release the
One.
drones.
Yeah.
what is this rewinding time
One.
nonsense over here?
Going speed 3. 3 yellows. Yellow, green. We get an ace token.
Jedi Kyle, welcome on in.
Hey,
I was watching the side while playing Munchkin Digital. Haven't seen
Lose
Car
control.
Wars played before. Been interested in seeing it played. Well, welcome on in. We play this relatively frequently. Probably not as much as I'd
Two.
like to, but we got to do other stuff sometimes.
technically we have.
You have not missed any
Three.
fires yet, Howitzer.
Right, we were just on the second round of movements.
Your
You
show.
got here in time.
Sweet.
You missed the build intros, the racer intros for the.
We're hard accelerating. I got places to be.
On speed 4. She daring.
Darn right I am. Alright. So let's see here. So you're there. You're there. Can't hit anybody this turn. One. A two. A 3.
These are walls full cover.
Walls full cover, no hit points. Indestructible walls full cover, no hit points.
You on the front of your car? It's the scattergun, right?
Scattergun and carbon lemon.
Okay. Let's risk it. No, let's not risk it. Let's just slide through. Barreling down.
Just charge.
Lead on accelerator.
All right,
Live life at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
then we are to shooting. I will go first.
Can't shoot.
That's right, we cannot shoot until that token is taken. So we
Yeah.
are at the end of round.
That's it. Yeah.
This pass, all tokens go away. This passes. For those of you that just got here, the scenario says until someone picks up that token in the middle of the table, no one can attack.
Okay. We lose all
so-
tokens. We
Yeah.
start at the top of the
1
round.
second.
I didn't grab my helper.
Grab your.
You know what? I'm
Control.
gonna grab that card because
Oh,
I always like.
oh god. Killing everything. We're all dead.
It's sealed. There's no way that could ever.
Let me just grab a couple things we not tripping on them.
Check speed. We're good. Take control. Get your control
Okay.
tokens back.
Done.
Okay. Manage
Manage
fires.
fires. The drones have been released.
They're out.
Sick.
So no one has the token yet. So each of us will go in turn order. It takes 1 green die on each side of your car. If it comes up as a wrench, that side of your car is on fire.
All right.
Sick.
We're going around the car. All sorts of. Well, you know what? Clockwise, starting here.
Right side, no. Front, or back. Left, and front. Your front is on fire, Randy. Fox!
I know how to accelerate this process. Check this out. Front, back. Good. Left, right. Right,
Right
side's on
side's on
fire.
fire.
All right. All right. Front and rear.
See you burn.
Front's on fire. And then left and right. Right side's on fire. Of course, I get the most fire. Chat gets its wish.
Yes.
Chat gets its wish.
Burn!
Everyone's on fire, but I'm on more fire.
Burn!
All right.
It's good money right there.
Randy.
Drive, huh?
Drive.
Going up speed 4.
The fire gods are pleased.
How many movement points does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop?
I'm legally not allowed to answer that question
Perhaps an
anymore.
extremely old reference. 1.
As soon as you get home from work, you need to go pick up a copy of Hacker from Worlds 23. We did just release Hacker Deluxe in a print and play version. So re-release of the Hacker plus Hacker to the Dark Side combo. You can download a digital game, print it yourself.
Appropriate.
Play it?
Hacker.
4
You
and a
would
green.
download a board game. I wouldn't. From where else we
Take an ace.
Exactly.
I lose a control.
Get your ace token.
I do. I did.
I saw it.
It done did. 4. I'm there. Okay, your turn. Oops.
And for you guys that are just joining us, we are playing a scenario out of the Car Wars Companion. We're playing the hot potato scenario on page 42.
Using the drop mines alternate rules. Or
We're using the drop
weapon
weapons alternate rules that you can drop them after a movement point once weapons are engaged.
Yeah.
Or else-
Weapon
We're-
locks
we're-
are still on right
We're
now.
still not weapons free. I can't help but notice
Uh-huh.
that
What?
you're-
It's right
you're
there.
stead- yeah, you're steadfast.
Randy's avoiding
It's right there.
To that end,
the potato.
I accelerate to speed 5.
There you go.
Maybe if I go faster, the fire will put itself out.
That's speed fire right there.
Is that how fire works?
Some people paint fire on it.
It's
You
not.
have the real stuff. It makes you go faster.
You
But
go
see,
faster.
once-
It's a vacuum.
Once you pick it up, it lets you get closer to somebody to hand it to them. Yeah. And by hand it to them, I mean slam into them, transfer the token.
Or shoot them.
Why would I
Sure.
ever shoot anyone ever? How can I get speed?
I'm fine. Perfect.
It was more rhetorical, and for that, you must be punished. Okay, well, have you this turn?
And get the token?
Could I ram you this turn?
Mm.
Alright,
We're just letting the fire. We're doing it the old-fashioned way.
It's a little fire.
I don't care about the drones.
one.
Alright, that's a choice right there.
I'm gonna need a die.
Right there, over there.
Yeah, there. Thank you.
Green and yellow.
Green and another.
You got
All
it.
the yellow.
My brain locked up for a second there. Just on the thing.
That's pretty good.
Tire and control. That's better than average.
Control. I'm tired. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional.
Okay.
I have one on stream one time. Was that even on stream?
No,
Two.
you did one on stream.
Okay. I know I've cheated a couple times.
Whoa.
But I don't think I cheated and then won. 3, 4.
You'll make it next time. You drive first.
Yeah.
I am. Yeah, we is. All right. Sick. Hi, friend.
All right.
Maybe you
My
should have picked up
turn.
the potato, friend.
Wait for you. Right here.
We all burn.
I'm going up to speed 4.
Oh.
You go 1. Jimmie's gonna need some. Probably so. I'm gonna do a D2 turn there, so we're going to speed 4. Plus a green, plus a yellow.
Take an ace. Love it.
Ace token,
Tire
1
and
tire
control.
damage, 1 control loss. All
Good.
good.
Second movement or first?
That was first movement.
All right.
But what about second movement?
2, it's right there.
Is that what hobbits sound like?
11 seasons right there.
That's a really sinister Pippin.
4,
Sinister Pippin
You
being my
touched
rap
it.
name.
I touched it. This now goes on my dashboard. I now have the hot potato.
Uh-oh.
Now we can shoot.
Now we can shoot. That is the rest of my movement, so it is shooting time. Over here.
Why don't you mark that with something else?
Yeah, like
That's what I got right now.
Here's a plastic bag.
we have a perfectly good copy
Give
of
him,
Monkey Cthulhu you
the
can mark on your
duck.
page with.
Duck of Doom behind you.
Yep.
The gloom.
Yeah.
Mark page.
It's not really gonna be a good
Here.
bookmark.
Hang
that.
on. Where did the
I got something. All right.
Keep going for my.
Just let it be known,
Thank
Randy
you.
can't share.
No,
wow.
no, because when I share, suddenly I have nothing, and you two both have them everywhere.
You know, it's like back to school time, and you're supposed to bring your supplies with you to
Alright.
class.
Let's
Was that
go
a
ahead.
point, Jimmy, for picking up the potato?
No.
No.
Giving away the potato.
Okay.
It is the combat phase. I am going to spend 2 control to put out this fire
Good
Because
call.
you have.
because I got this here fire extinguisher. All right, let's see. Fox is right there.
Heyo.
She is like right there,
Hi.
within throwing distance.
Mhm.
My gunner is going to throw a thermite grenade on you.
Neat.
That is 2 red, a yellow, and a black. Advanced firing interface does not work on these. See if
Nobody
any
with
of
the
these
shark fin arrow package. I don't think anyone took that.
Hey,
It's a low point build, so
Thought about it, but no.
you get a yellow, extra yellow in defense because Hound is doing it.
Oh, sick.
I'm gonna hit you. It's like on the front.
what are the chances of a
Star Wars Digital.
Star Wars Digital? That's going to entirely depend on if someone who makes software approaches us with an interest in doing it.
Hey, Fox.
We are not a software company. We make analog games.
That is 3 damage and fire.
So
Coming
all of our
in front
digital stuff is
your
made
vehicle.
by other companies that have agreed to work with
I
us.
need 5
So,
dice for speed.
But the more popular Car
And
Wars
an
is, the
extra
more
6.
likely we or somebody else is going to want to make a digital game.
And
That's just a ramp plan.
First time chat from Heat Death 76 with our very special guest star, Thermite Grenades. Yeah, well, there's a lot of fire going on. I didn't add any extra fire to my car. I thought there was going to be enough out
No,
here. Everybody else disagreed.
You gave me a theme, and have you seen how hot it is outside? That's not acceptable.
hey, look. You don't get this free one. I think you might just get 2.
Yeah, just double checking real quick on something. Break my attack.
What happened to my dice?
I don't.
Never mind. Keep going.
You handed them to me? I don't know, dude. Like,
Oh, we needed a yellow. That's
Yeah.
why.
need more dice, y'all.
It's 3.
So I rolled a whole lot of nothing. So you said it was 3 damage and a fire.
3 damage. The front of your vehicle starts on fire,
Woo!
and 3 damage happens right there.
I go to 1 armor from my car.
Well,
That was a potent grenade, bro.
it is. Since we're right here anyway,
Hi. You should.
my driver is going to use this light rocket
That's a smart idea.
from the right side of my vehicle to the front of your vehicle. A yellow, a green, and a blue. This would be a very awesome time to go ahead and get an actual explosion.
That'd be bad, don't you?
I think it's phenomenal.
I want to hit you with my car.
You'd still hit me with your car. I can re-roll 1 die.
Don't.
I choose this one
Boo.
using the advanced firing interface.
Coward.
3 damage to the front of your car. You get to roll your defense.
So,
Only your speed now.
yeah. Come on. Just not hit that bit.
You did it. You block 1.
And stop 1, yeah.
So 2 damage to the front of your vehicle.
So 1 point goes through, and the front of my car is still on fire.
So that is 1 point for Randy for doing internal damage.
So we know that all of these say structure in the first one.
Oh, that's a good point, yeah. It's got to say structure, so. Damage. Here we go. And my ram plate.
Should have looked at turn order and driven towards Jimmie. Made it at least harder for you to drive right at me.
Yeah.
That
was part of my calculus.
I did internal damage, so I get a point.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. I just made it
That's both of my shots.
All right, Fox, your turn for shooting.
Sweet. Okay. I too have a fire extinguisher. I would like to extinguish 1 fire. Let's turn this one on.
Not 2 fires?
Yeah.
Or can you only do 1 fire a turn?
During your combat phase, you may spend 2 to extinguish 1 fire. There is no limit, so it doesn't say once per turn, so you may do it multiple times. No
Which
wording
was
on
my
that.
plan. I was gearing up for a bit. But thank you for squatching that joke in the crib. Super appreciate it.
Any time.
You guys are always there for me.
Because the uncomfortable laughs are very uncomfortable.
So I do actually have a rules question because I'm not as familiar with the alternate drop weapons rule we're using. Can I elect to use one of my firings to drop a weapon, or is that off the table?
I believe
Still
the
works
answer is yes.
Still works as normal.
Okay. Okay.
Fairly certain, but having the companion right here.
Yeah.
Check.
Just open the book up and
I
look.
appreciate it. While you are checking that, though, I am going to go ahead and have my gunner open up with the flamethrower on your right side.
Flamethrower on the back of your car? Oh, it's on a turret.
Dog, that's a turret.
Put it over in your crew area then. Come on.
Right. It's not.
That's actually where turrets go.
Oh, I guess it is, isn't it?
It is the exception to things that can be damaged.
Well, for your insolence, I'm going to shoot you.
Heard you.
Alright, 2 red, single blue, and a new white die.
So you can do both. During the move, the alternate rule is during the movement phase, you may fire one of your equipped drop weapons after each of your movement points. This does not count as an attack.
Sick.
Does not take away the ability to use them during your normal turn.
Why would you? Like, hey, you can also manually fire.
Let's roll the dice. That honks. So we're going to roll some of those. We're going to roll
Go away.
all of these.
How many rerolls you got?
1, 2.
You may reroll as you see fit, but remember you can reroll one at a time.
That's a really good point.
So, if
It's
in
already got a
you
fire.
already got a fire, you really want to reroll
Yeah,
that
I
one.
Oh no, because the second fire result just becomes a damage result.
Right, but
But that
there
die-
are
That die has better
It's a
options.
1/3 of getting
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe getting this one is better, but going with the blue.
doing it. Well,
Follow your heart.
Just follow your dude.
love to gamble. That's why I'm
Pick it
here.
up.
There we go.
There.
Beautiful.
Follow you.
It's one.
So, that was my
Second reroll.
Second
Oh,
reroll.
second.
Yeah,
I have one
more.
left. I have 1 reroll left. Alright, so. Fire and 2 damage.
Fire and 2 damage.
Right side of
I
your
am
card.
still going speed 4. That fire, there ain't nothing I can do about it.
It's just there.
Alright.
Fire started. There's water.
Yes. Alright. For my second trick. Yeah, I think rather than going out, because Jimmie might be in my left arc, but I don't feel like measuring it. So,
For game's sake,
for like my
he
hand.
is.
Yes. Okay.
It's
Like
roundaboutski's here.
Okay.
We could get really down to it. But
But I think I have much better use of my time. Is to do this right here. I can't remember. Is it just against the?
so it is not
It's-
touching your car.
right,
It
you need one of
is
those.
this far away, and it's
Yeah.
got to be dead center back.
I'm trying to.
There
You
you
can you line that up better?
You got
Thank
it.
you.
It's right there.
That's what I was struggling with. Thank you.
Really, I wouldn't be too worried if you're just.
No, for sure.
There's so much wiggle. in this.
Okay. That's me.
All right. So for me, let's see. I have
They can fire where I go. I can fire where I'm
everybody just in my front arc. My scatter gun is range 2, which is
Oh,
so that means I only have 1 shot of
what I was
whiplash with the hand cannon out the front.
you didn't. No turrets for you.
And most turrets are short range. Anyway.
No.
No.
Only one is short range.
Yeah,
The shotgun, the flamethrower, and
There's a slug weapon, there's a shred weapon, and then there's a laser at least.
Yeah.
Okay, so half of them are short range or 1
No.
shot.
For
half-
$3, you could have had other
2 of
options.
the 5.
For sure.
Regardless.
40%,
is.
so less than half by
There
volume.
it is. You made your choices.
I made my choices. My choices is to have
What does Whiplash say?
she may shoot the hand cannon out of any firing arc.
And you're not close enough, so you can't use the
Can't use the
holographic
holographic
sight.
sight. This is just a normal hand cannon shot out the front.
Whiplash can be a really good, I don't want to use a turret option.
Being
So-
confused, right?
We are going to shoot at foxes.
In general, when you take Whiplash, you really want that holographic sight.
Yeah, you should be able to see my
Rear
left or rear.
or left?
Yeah. We'll shoot at the rear.
I would recommend it. I've got armor on the left side. Or not armor, structure.
In this game, taking out that fire is fun.
1 point coming in to your left side.
Come on, yellow dice.
See how I shared there?
Boom.
While they
You're good.
both have measuring devices.
Get
They
blocks.
took mine.
Wow, we're still on that, huh?
Yeah.
All right, that is
Oh, you
all the
didn't forget
shots
about
I have. So we are at end of turn.
And a turn, first player marker is going to pass.
Oh, we're all adults.
We lose all of our tokens.
We do.
I'm not an adult. I just dress like one.
That's also not true.
Geek Tropical, folks, if you haven't seen it. All the little
It's true.
munchkin weapons on this one.
I do kind of like that.
That's a pretty good one.
Thought about getting that
It
one.
is
too.
my more sedate one. I love
about to
the
say, yeah.
tropical flower one that's exploding.
See, I got that one. I got the. I wanted that one. Consider it. I got the Mr. Bones like turquoise. Dancing Mr. Bones
I'm
shirt.
using them as uniform. They are my work uniform, so I should buy a couple more.
All right,
Merch.
All right,
Fox. Hi.
Actually, first up,
check speed.
check speed.
Take control. Manage,
Manage
fires.
fires.
In the first portion of the manage fires today, I am actually going to. Do I need them
Fox
today?
starts actually
I do.
You do manage that fire.
because you manage fires
So-
in turn order
Yes.
because
so
sometimes it matters.
I am
Usually late game.
I'm not presently on fire, but now I need to find out how on fire I am, which was green dice.
Yep, green dice.
Yeah, green die for actually no because someone has the token right now.
Oh, that's right.
I'm holding the potato,
That's right.
so everybody
Doesn't it
doesn't
just
get
attack you?
it. It just hits me.
Neat.
All right.
I have no fire
Here's some
to
green
manage.
dice.
All right.
You should figure out how on fire you are.
So right now I'm half on fire. So as I
First-
manage
first things
manage
first.
fires, I'm not going to put them out.
Sick.
They do a damage to me, which means my automatic fire suppressor takes the damage from each of those and puts them out.
With 4 control tokens, that's probably.
I would recommend.
Now, the drones come after me. We will do front
Yep.
and rear,
I wanted to fight Jimmie and put him on fire to give him
Good.
more problems.
and
Then
left and
this
right.
Wiener came this way.
Excuse you.
The drones missed me.
Oh, you're going real fast.
Yep.
My turn, manage
They're
fires.
activated. They'll have to like do quick turnarounds to come circle at me, and
Is 4 gonna be
that
enough?
delayed them enough.
Is 3 gonna be enough?
Chat wants to know when we're gonna get tropical car wars shirts.
It'd be nice.
Actually, yeah.
That's a Geek Tropical question. I don't do licensing. They have to talk with our licensing people. I like when someone else sells products with their name on it and then we make money. That's pretty good. I like when we do it too, but we don't make shirts. I am, in this case, going to let the fire do 1 damage to the fire suppression system and put itself up. I think I'm going to need those.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let that happen early, and
I'd like to save it for later when I really need it, but right now, or it's for right now when I really need it. Fuck.
the control has dropped quickly already. So,
Alrighty.
Fox, you are going 5.
I know. I'm deciding if it's worth slowing down. I don't know that it is, honestly.
Nah, you're.
I'm gonna need to slow down for later though, so it's supposed to be 4.
That's a later you problem.
You're
I mean, you are gonna.
you
hit
are in the
Randy.
corner there. You know.
There is a corner though that you're barreling into.
Go the other
So-
way. Just go the other way.
Just hit reverse.
Go left.
Yeah. So anyway, so I break down to speed 4.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna break down all right. Did you hear that?
Interior. No.
Let's see this bold move here. Drive at Randy and slam your car into him. Who could have predicted? Touch. All right,
We have a collision.
we each lose the control.
Collisions of Car Wars. If you want to know more detail about these, go back to the VOD from last week. We did a deep dive on collisions.
Fox.
Rule is they both lose the control immediately.
We did that.
Then we roll the speed of the instigating car, which is 4, to find out how much damage is done at that collision.
Oh, whoops. Just have a second. Sorry. Goofed up my tokens there. Alright.
Modified by whatever you've got on your.
Oh yeah. No, we got a punch bumper, we got a ram plate. Stuff's gonna happen when we get to Randy's side of this whole situation.
Okay.
Sick!
There's a
Fox. 6
Six
damage,
damage
to the front
collision.
of your vehicle.
Hey!
Woo!
Alright, so
So you
I
take
have
that
no
first.
armor.
It's weird.
Good for a good time. Structure no limit. Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Six.
So read the ram plate first before it goes away here.
When the front of your car touches a heavy obstacle, like Randy, that obstacle takes 2 additional collision damage.
So there's 2 more in this pile for me. I'm
Right.
gonna get a green die here and just.
Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah. There.
All right, so I've got 6 damage to assign. Great. We'll keep track of it better this way. 6 damage to assign.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
2 of it's going into my ram plate, which killed the
8.
ram plate.
Leaving 4 behind for the
1
next step.
goes into my accessory. I do have a super booster up there. 1 goes into my. Wait, don't have a weapon. The remaining 3 go into my plan.
Yikes.
You did it.
You do have a weapon. Your turret is on all sides of the car.
Yes.
That's right. Thank you. Yeah.
Does that count?
Yes.
It does.
Yes, totally counts.
The turret counts as being on all sides for both firing and being shot at.
Gotcha.
Thank you for the reminder there.
It's easy to forget,
Yeah.
but sometimes
Right.
if you just need weapons protected,
Randy.
putting turrets on all
What
sides.
does your punch bumper say?
When the front or rear of your car touches a heavy obstacle or wall, a explosion occurs.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they're called technically. A explosion occurs on that obstacle in addition to the normal collision.
Since we are
damage.
not using that rule,
We're using the base explosion rules, which is you lose an extra control.
so I lose an extra control. Done.
All right.
8.
8 damage coming into Randy's right side.
Hi, Randy.
I don't have anything to stop that, so let's get all of these cards together.
You think I'm done with you? You're dead wrong.
Doesn't matter.
All right.
Opposite armor, that'd be great. Structure, no limit. So 4, there's 4 left. Fire, there's 3 left. Power plant, there's 3.
Fox gets a point for causing internal damage to Randy.
Nope,
No, because it wasn't a weapon.
not a weapon, not an attack.
Oh, it was not intended.
Cars,
Correct.
yeah, collision, but
Cars
not
are collision.
weapon.
Because if we let you
Correct.
do it, it
Yeah.
turns into bumper cars, and that's the way to win.
Yep, that's not an
Yep.
attack. You're correct.
I remember we tested that and went,
Yep,
no,
yep,
we
yep,
can't
yep.
do. We didn't
Yep.
even finish that game. It was like, okay, hang on.
That's right. That's right.
2 rounds went by and we were like, no, can't do this.
All right.
We cut that very
So
early.
you've taken all the damage.
I have?
All right. Your second movement point, Fox.
I have 2. Yeah, well, I have 3 left. So.
3 left.
Oh, that's us. Like
Okay.
about to read the Nightbot chat there. Here you go, spicy component armor.
2.
Oh my gosh. What's gonna happen?
Let's see here.
So, what Fox is doing now is the same collision as long as she does not break contact with the bases of that collision.
Until I touch that wall.
Do
and
I
then it's-
turn?
Right.
Then it's doomsday for Fox.
Do I turn?
Yeah. Turn.
Randy.
Turn. Just a little bit. Just get into that green zone there.
Do I want to go this way? It's like a turn away from me. Nah, turning away from you is like.
Don't you turn away from us.
Okay, well at that point I want to just keep slamming into the wall and take you with me.
Oh, I thought you were going to do both. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
She has turned away.
I sure have.
Roll.
Let's do that. It's barely into the yellow, which is unfortunate.
Did you break contact?
Yes,
I
you
And then
did.
did.
did you go over and back, or you just
No.
okay?
No, when I swung back in a little bit, I made sure not to remake contact.
Is that green and yellow?
Yeah. So green, yellow, and my speed. Look, man, I got stuff to do today. I don't actually.
I was hoping that would be a lot more, and she'd just swing out right now.
Okay, draw.
Just spit out.
Oh yeah, just spin out and head this way.
So that's move 2, right?
It's 2. This is gonna be real funny. So here's 3.
Yep.
Just gonna line this up for the sake of boop. There it is.
3 is another collision.
Hey, I lose these 2.
You lose 1.
No.
Oh no, she does still have the punch bumper. That's right.
Okay.
And then roll for your speed 4 collision.
Sadly, my ram plate has
Ramp plate is
expended itself.
back where the
Lodge.
last collision happened.
If I
Lodge into.
if I don't like the way that one works out because you don't, for what you spend, you get 1 hit out of it. It's basically a
Yeah,
rocket.
which is what I always forget about with the ram plate.
If I were to rework a card, that would be on the list.
4 damage.
So to your front first,
First.
Fox.
Mhm.
Fun.
One of those.
we go.
All right. Structure.
Nope.
Weapon.
Yep.
So one goes to the weapon. One goes to a crew. Here you go. Gunner. And one to the power plant. 7. Okay.
I get 4.
You get 4, Randy.
Done. Oh no, it's not that. It's that other side still. I was still thinking the wall.
Wait.
No, it's to your.
This is your right
Right
side,
side.
bro. I'm hitting you on the right.
That's why I put it back. The words
Oh,
I just
oh.
said were. I was still thinking I was getting slammed into the
Yeah,
wall.
no, I
was
saw what
processing
you
a
did and
thing
didn't
that
hear what
didn't
you said, and then it all got
Oh,
muddled in
no.
my brain.
Structure.
Nope.
Fire. Can't do the fire.
All to the power
Oh,
plant.
it's the power plant. Oh. You could do it.
I'm liking this round so far.
Yeah. It's called a murder-suicide, and it gives the game... We call it Kingmaker where I'm from. I'll kill myself to take you out.
I got
Right.
an email at like 5 o'clock yesterday that said, come play Car Wars, and I said, sure,
Murder-suicide.
I'm doing what was asked of me.
Jeez. By the person who sent the email, so collusion. Let's see it.
I do like
I
it
did.
more
I,
than like...
I didn't specify where the murder was supposed to happen.
Where's the
Well,
other
who's
movement point, Fox?
Oh,
you,
yeah,
you got
You
one
ain't
more.
done.
You
Not
got one
done
more.
yet. Not done yet. Not done yet. 4.
Nope. You should turn again.
Yeah, at least that's
Rock and roll, baby.
that should get you clear for
Well,
one movement.
if she
point, I think.
loses control and spins, she could take me out with that too.
Uh,
I don't think
Oh.
she'd spin enough to hit you.
dip. I meant to drop a landmine at the end of my last movement. Oh, well.
You do it at the end of this movement.
Yeah, would have wanted it back here though. Was the thing.
Okay.
That's where I kind of wanted it, but it'll be fine here. Okay, so first we got to figure out if that's where the back of my
I mean-
car's staying.
Yeah.
So 4 of these, one of these, one of these. Gotta go fast.
You are in the blue car.
2, out of control.
6.
Tire, gone.
Cool. It's swing up, so it's fine.
All right, that was your last movement point.
It sure was. So I'd like to drop one of these guys.
Yep.
Right there in the back. There we go. Just to junk up that corner a little bit more.
All right, my turn.
Diz!
I'm currently going
Join
speed
us.
4.
Accelerate.
Need to
Accelerate.
I'm pretty sure. Let's see. What's your left side looking like?
My
Alright.
other side is totally fine.
Okay.
See, the situation came such, Randy,
One,
that I had a guy
2.
here pointing at me at the start, and a guy coming over here pointing at me at the start. It was like, well, if I go for that, you have this wonderful thing called pig in the middle.
Someone drove out and was pig in the middle, and then was mad about it. Said,
See,
I would rather kill myself. than
I
do
don't
it
think
in a different way.
that I'm close enough
No.
that I could hit Fox with 4. Because if I was, I
You
could
get
hit
the
Fox with
fifth
4 and then
push.
push for the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Using
would be
your car as a
real
weapon is
entertaining.
supposed to be- It
Uh,
probably kill me.
But unfortunately, I do not think I'm quite there.
Now you.
If she just pushed Randy into the wall, she would have had to go 90-degree pivot on the next movement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she wouldn't have been able to push any further because there was a wall involved. So
She'd have
Should have
essentially
do
gotten
the,
a free move with the only cost would have been a control token and a movement point.
right.
Whee!
Since she was already taking a collision.
So I think we're gonna stay at speed 4, and we're gonna go 1.
One.
Three.
Actually, we're gonna stay. We're gonna stay.
Let's
the
go
first
straight.
there. 1,
Go right about to here.
Go be on fire.
2.
You like being on fire. We probed that.
We probed it.
We probed it.
Say what?
That's how you pronounce it. I speak English very good. Definitely my native
3.
language. Clearly. Whatever, I live in Texas, it barely counts.
And 4.
Now you almost would have hit me with a 5.
I probably could have. I probably could have made it.
There's
but,
no almost. You'd have hit me with a 5.
But what I've got here is a position I like. So we're gonna go. We're gonna stay right like that. Randy.
You should leave. I would be not in this corner anymore if I were you.
Speed 5.
Yeah. Yes.
How much am I gonna lose by?
See that chat
I'm gonna lose by
right there? See this right here?
this thing. Yep.
Just who was complaining? Who was complaining?
Because I have to hide my stuff, so now I reached out and grabbed somebody else.
Uh-huh.
It's exactly what happened.
Dads, don't fight.
Just saying that finger that pointed at us, right back.
Finger's about to get pointed.
No, that's a can of Cayman.
Is that what we're called? Never. I can't follow this down. There are things that we need to keep clean on this stream, and I cannot follow this wonderful joke path you've laid before me. I see it and I acknowledge it,
This could be bad. Oh,
and I let it pass with
bumped
ease.
a lot of stuff. Here.
Don't do
Oh,
that.
really?
No, I had to do stuff.
Actually, yeah, this is true. We've got a token to kind of.
That's 1 into the green and yellow. So 5 in a yellow and a green. Now everybody else has rolled really low on these, so
Time-
Fine.
time-
it's about time for this to go really off the
You'll
rails.
do fine.
2.
Look
Not
at
a
that.
control.
2 and a tire.
Okay, I'm sorry.
2. 1 tire.
And then your other
Or if you want to
4.
drop any lines,
Yeah.
do not forget.
I should.
Because
Just
Jimmie's in
for
a very,
this, Jimmie's
he's in a very
2.
funny situation right now, vis-a-vis
That's
landmines.
2. I'm gonna put 1 here too.
Great, love it.
3. Ooh, gotta be straight.
No,
4.
I find that's not the case for me.
5.
Woo, just missed that wall.
Monster. Well driven.
All right, time for the shooting.
I got some shooting.
Fox.
I probably should have just plopped out those other fire mines out there
Alright.
too for any weirdies.
Fox just trying to get into that parking spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just sliding right in there.
The only way I know how, by gunning it and then hoping the person behind me dies before I get there.
If you push a heavy obstacle into a wall, your car must be repositioned as the obstacle you are pushing is wall. Correct.
Otherwise, when we were doing it in playtest initially, the game stops for that person. And
Your
they're
car moves, not the wall.
yeah.
Okay, so I need 2 red, blue, and white because I am going to open up with my turret on Jimmie.
On the left side.
Yeah, I don't think I'm quite in your front. I think.
Yeah, I think you're out of my front.
Yeah, I'm
door.
out of your front door, so it has to be on your left side.
Yep.
Alright. Let's rolly, dicey dices. Okay, let's reroll. Let's start my reroll. What I guarantee fire? Are you on fire? No, you're not on any kind of fire.
I'm not on any kind of fire right now.
I got a fire.
This is my first reroll. This is my second reroll. 2. Oh, I'm on fire real bad, but that's a lot of damage. What are my odds on this die? Of like completely beefing it? It's only 1 in 3?
2 and 3.
I got
That's
six.
1 and 3. Yeah.
I got a 66% chance to get something, but I might not get double damage again. Nah, we'll let it ride. We'll
All
let it
right.
ride.
5 coming in.
5 coming into your left side. 1 to burn him.
All right, that is 2.
Sometimes just the damages.
I know, but
I don't get
burning.
any rerolls for anything, so I
Burning's
have
fun.
3 coming in on my left side, so I take 3 off the armor.
Just here for memes, bro. Bro. Alright, for my second trick, guess I'll just have my driver shoot the pistol. 3. Blue, firing the hand cannon from my left into your left. I don't know why I said it. A weird.
Robot.
My left
Bad
into your
robot.
left.
Poorly trained.
2 damage.
All right, that is 1. I
Sick.
will draw an internal damage card. It'll be
Woo!
structured. It'll take out my light steel plate, and Fox gets a point for doing internal damage.
I get a point. That was a point.
Dig it.
I did get a point.
Good money. Though.
Thank you for noticing.
All right.
I'm glad I'm
I
validated.
wouldn't have
My
known if
turn.
I wasn't told.
We're gonna start with a heavy machine
So
gun
dead.
Mhm.
But
from
wait,
my left to, I believe, Fox's rear.
Is an option.
Yeah.
Do you have left or rear?
Shoot me
Here.
here or here.
We'll go with the rear. So it is 2 yellow, 1 red, and 1 white. Did I get any rerolls for anything?
That's terrible.
Wow,
I
dude.
do not. So you take 2 damage to the rear of your car.
Really won the crummy lottery there.
Yep.
So 1/3 you get garbage on that,
All right.
You are out of control.
and a 1/3 you get.
Thank you for the reminder. I am out of control. That's my rear, so that
Yep.
just happened.
2 damage through the car. Not internal damage though.
Nope.
So take a look at something here.
Shooting a Randy.
It's an option.
Shoot a Randy.
Trying to determine whether you.
Just think about how much faster this game would go if you killed Randy.
It looks kind of
I'm not wrong, producer man.
Not-
one way or the other here. It sort of is because it's going to
Yeah.
touch this back corner.
So the other question is, do you get cover?
Yes, I do. Because we can draw a line from any portion of my car and that portion that touches
That's if
any
the box
portion of
is-
your car.
Yep.
I get 3 free shields.
Right.
So whatever
So,
you do has
Even
to
though
be
you're
more
out
than
of control, it's gonna have to do more than 3.
Yeah.
And the rear of your car is so we said I'm probably in your right, so I can maybe get through.
As a defender, I'm going to say probably in my right side.
So 3 free shields. I'd have to do at least 4 to get through that side.
Yes.
Based on the roll I just had.
Or you can shoot at the box
Or-
again,
Or I can shoot a fox. Yeah,
being how you have the holographic sight.
exactly. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna shoot a fox again.
I mean,
Rear of the car.
You've only been shooting at women. I feel like this isn't very egalitarian.
Well, you see how the women drove, though.
Whoa.
You want to
Did
do
address complaints to
sexist
Randy at
jokes.
SJGames.
That's what one feels like.
Glad I ran into you.
You were glad you ran into me before.
Know me too well, shoot him.
All right. So whiplash with holographic sight, the hand cannon from my left to Fox's rear.
There we go.
Gotta stop saying.
4.
4 damage.
The dice. 4.
Okay. So, it's 2 into my armor, and, the guard over.
2 internal. Take one of
Please
those.
say accessory.
Structure.
Oh no! It's the.
Fire!
I've had games where that doesn't come up, and then I've had this one where it's just true.
Darts of fire.
And then the last one is to your power plant. And that is a point for Jimmie for doing internal damage. And I hit somebody with an attack. I may transfer the hot potato. Fox, the hot potato is yours.
Potato, potato. Fox
Wait,
gets-
my brain. It didn't say accessory, did it?
No,
Okay.
it said fire.
My brain.
The fire internal damage.
Yep.
So.
Yep, yep.
2 points to me for transferring the hot potato.
Oh, it's my turn to shoot.
It is your turn to shoot.
Jimmie.
Yeah.
Because I could shoot and cover was on me. You also have those 3 points of cover.
I'll take them.
Unfortunately, because I have this here HUD, you only get 2 points of cover.
Got it.
So,
I'll still take them.
oh, I gotta add. I gotta have to spend my ace token to do it.
Take him and bake him, bro.
Let's see. What do we got? On this side, we have the particle beam or the bug zapper. Let's go with that bug zapper, I think. And we've got out of the back. Let's start with there. Electro laser, Jimmie.
Yep.
From the rear of my car to the
Right.
side of yours. We're going to have Hound do it.
Okay.
Because Hound is doing it, you get an extra yellow die.
All right.
I heard Electro Laser Jimmy's playing ACL this year.
They rock.
That is 2 damage.
Which is absorbed by the cover.
2 damage is absorbed by the cover. So,
Way to shoot the wall.
well, I was really hoping it went to the other
Yeah.
1/6. So that was the electro. Amateur gunner is going to fire the bug zapper
Out the rear?
out the right side.
Out the right.
Remember?
Correct. Right side. Yep.
If you can, so can I. This plus a star Wrenches equal fire. So it's still the same 2. It's irrelevant.
Yeah.
I took my shots.
All right. That is the round.
That is the round.
Toss your tokens back.
Check speed.
Still
Take
good on speed.
control.
1, 2, 3, 4, and an ace.
First player.
First player token goes to me.
You got it?
6.
Take control. Manage fires. I, chat, am not on fire.
What?
We're working on it.
Randy, manage fires.
I
sorry. Into my face. Well, no, I don't have the up tip. So go ahead.
manage fires. I need that control again. So I'm gonna take. It's here damage. Oh, I have it over here. Goes on the fire suppression system. This one's gonna go on.
All right.
Comes right to me.
Fox, manage your fires.
Yeah, we are also going to utilize our fire control system. Damage token. Beat my fire suppressor. Boop. Just put that out.
Now you have the hot potato.
Burning. All right.
So the drones are going to light you up.
Use the front and back of my car.
All good?
Good. And then the left and right of my car.
Right
and my
side.
car is on fire. I burn.
4.
I like to imagine these duels taking place at out-of-the-way country fairs, and a fancy city slicker team shows up with fancy particle beams and lasers as a special event. The slick salesman following right behind them.
Those are
Ah.
lasers.
So you read Car Wars.
There's the thing. Jimmy, it is your combat.
All right. I did kind of get myself into a situation here without much thought of how I was going to get out of it. So,
Be on fire, then hit a wall. I put fire things on the ground for you, and when I leave, I'm leaving more behind.
yeah, so did Randy.
Yeah, Randy, you should leave more behind too.
It's right in that there.
Yeah.
We call it the dead man's gap.
Yeah,
So,
he's a dead man.
let me look at the fire. Let me look at the fire mine dropper real quick here.
So the
Okay.
fire mines
Oh,
themselves have it's 2 damage, start on fire, and lose a control.
Got it.
On the token.
On token.
All
Cool.
that stuff. Again, the rules should be on the table for you to find, and it was a lot more than we could put on the card. So, plus if we did any other card that was like, ooh, it spews out mines. Well, these mines are defined.
Mind divine.
So, sliding will not give me
I think
much.
Sam Mitchell did a great job. A lot of that.
Yes. Like-
Among all the other stuff, he did a great job. Those mines, getting that. All the
All right. And these are not heavy obstacles; they're light obstacles.
They are light.
So.
They're and special light too. So when they touch, they have. When they touch, they gotta.
It's a bona fide electrified laser gun. Fire gun.
We're going to stay at 4.
And remember, drop weapons aren't always about hitting someone. Sometimes they're about making them do stupid moves.
Like this.
Oh, you did take some love there from Jimmy. Oh, well, don't worry. That is doing it.
I hit
everywhere.
that. Yeah. So that was hit with the.
It's the right side of your car, right? Because you spun over it.
Yeah, because I didn't hit initially. I spun over it. So the right
Yes.
side of my car. So I lose control.
Lose control.
I
Kaboom.
take 2 damage to the right side of my car.
Yay.
2, and it's on fire.
Yes.
That mine is out of play.
That's gone.
1 movement.
Go ahead and roll the dice for that. I'm going to need you to do that. That's sort of.
What? You mean I have to actually
You get an
I have to
ace token.
actually,
You get the ace
deal with that
token.
maneuver? All right. Speed 4.
Stoplight and a
Plus a
white.
green, a red, a yellow, and a white.
We couldn't drop weapons before the thing because they counted as guns.
Scenario.
The scenario we said was
It occurs to me if somebody goes over a mine and it does internal damage, because there's no really easy way to track.
Once it's out of your car, even
Yeah.
if you were playing by regular rules,
Okay.
once it's out of your car, it's not yours anymore.
Yeah.
It's
a hazard.
you've basically thrown out a hazard, which is part of
like,
why.
same thing would be for spikes or anything like that.
Which
No,
is
it-
part
it
of
makes
why
it-
these rules are
it
a little
keeps it-
better.
flowing.
Yes.
Which is the thing I was suddenly realizing, like, I don't know that ever came up in the playtest I was in.
All right. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 1 more than I have.
You don't need those.
So
3.
there's 3. I'm going to take 1 tire damage because I have 1 I can't pay for.
Oh, Jimmy.
And I'm going to slide out by 1.
This is the part that
Body
is
slide
less
by
good
1.
for you. That might hit me on the back of the car.
It might. See, I'm thinking you'll stop me
Oh.
from hitting that barrier.
Oh yes.
Jimmy.
I love
So
everything.
I'm out of
that's currently
control.
happening.
The rest of my 3
And
movement
you know
have
what's
to
messed
be.
up? I almost
straightforward.
dropped one of these last mines right here, which would have been just great fun.
But it would have been good. All right.
You might still be.
2. Whoa.
Whoa. Not that out of control.
2.
Bring it in there,
I
cowboy.
do like how it's easy to.
3.
It's just. We know you're gonna hit.
4. So we both lose the control. I don't have one, so I lose another tire.
Ruh-roh, Jimmy.
All right. You lost your control?
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm down to 5.
Down to 5.
Hound is doing work this game.
All right. I'm going speed 4. My front to your rear.
That's correct.
Collision. Speed 4 collision.
Sounds bad.
I,
That is a 5 damage collision, so I take 5 on the front, which is my 4 armor. I'll draw a card. The 1 goes onto my structure on the front.
there's language to describe the situation. I'm not permitted to speak it on the air.
4. I need
But know that I'm thinking it.
6 cards.
5
See
damage
where this
going to
last
rear.
one goes.
All right. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Structure.
Oh yeah.
Fire. That card
Fire.
keeps finding its way.
It knows what scenario we're playing.
All right.
All right. That was the last of my movement points. It is your move, Randy.
You should leave
I'm planning on it.
behind a mine.
I'm gonna slow down to 4. Am I slowing down to 3?
That's a good question, actually, because I don't know, you might want to get some daylight between you and him, but I don't know, man.
I still gotta make the turn.
That's the thing, is you want to make sure that wall between you guys.
I think I'm gonna.
And you can spare the tire.
I think I'm gonna
honestly.
slow down to 3.
Yeah.
3 movement. 1, 2, 2. There it is.
Fox is collecting.
I don't know for sure I did.
Mine's over here. Because mine was over here.
1. We've got to make this turn.
Crank that wheel.
I gotta see what this. Sorry. See what this is. I think we're going to the green here. Nope, we're going to yellow.
Pedal down.
It's all bad.
Yeah. Alright.
That's 1. I get an ace token. 3 and a green. I'm fine. I'm just gonna leave this here.
Yeah.
Roundabout. Right about there. 2. I'm gonna do a slight.
I appreciate that we both independently thought to ourselves, fire mines.
Yeah. I like. But what about more?
Yeah.
I'm leaving, so it's not really important.
Well, there's going to be fire that you'll need to handle. So you take fire suppression gear. So you need to add more fire to kind of, it's an escalation.
We're gonna go ahead and
To
spin.
balance out the fire control.
Spin that. So that is. Gotta roll these again. Get another ace token.
That being said, your car is in the best shape right now, I think. So, in terms of power plant,
I lose a,
you're in
oh,
Sure,
by the
sure.
way, it's my combat phase as well. So I'm gonna spend 2 to put this.
It's not a combat phase,
No,
it's a movement phase.
Oh, it's
You gotta
my
get
brain
through all your
doing?
movement first. And then
did all my movement.
Okay.
I didn't want to forget it. That's one of the easy ones to forget.
Look, we've got a lot of
That's
heat
3.
on the table right now, but there's also a lot of heat outside. And I think it's baking everyone's brain.
Yes.
Oh.
The other reason for this scenario is because it feels like everything's on fire.
It's just the worst, y'all.
You can make it through there, Jimmy. There's a space, but you're gonna have to.
Don't lie to the boy.
You're gonna have to
I guess
slide.
slide, and then maybe not hit
And
the
then
wall.
you gotta maybe not. It isn't about him hitting it every time. It is about making it bad enough to
Yeah.
where he has to make the bad
All
choice.
right. Speaking
tho-
of
those-
bad choice.
Even if I don't hit those, they're gonna complicate my
I
turn.
strongly feel that this is a better way to handle dropped weapons,
Yeah.
because being that they weren't your firing, you weren't getting the bonus out of them. You couldn't do the damage directly. it is a better like, okay, if these are just things, I can put them out. You're already
Yeah.
you're being punished twice.
Yeah.
Is another thing.
Decelerating to 3.
You weren't here for it, but
Hate to do it, but-
Will and I did a deep dive on drop weapons, which is the first one. There's a whole playlist that we started on those. So we've covered drop weapons and collisions. So you want to go into depth on either of those things after seeing this episode, go find that playlist on our channel and hear us talk about those. Because
The blast weapon rules in there. I just went over them again today.
are they in here?
They are. There's another upgrade. It wasn't what we had initially talked about, and I don't know if I agreed at some later time. They're much better than Blast now, but I gotta look over what that is.
Those are bot rules. I went too far.
I gotta make a turn. So we're gonna scoop up.
I already emailed Will about it.
Oh,
but
just forget.
It's a vast improvement. It's just I don't recall.
Alright.
I think
Yellow
it's
for
explosions. Yeah.
1 yellow for a turn. 1 green for a turn.
Look it up, folks, if you haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, the stun tokens. That's right.
Yeah, it was supposed to be one. Your car itself got a stun token instead of each side, because each side adds another question, and it's a lot.
Don't
It's
love that.
maybe too severe.
Don't love that.
That's
It's not real bad.
2 control of tire. Not a fan. 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 1 movement left to
You're
go.
fine.
Oh, I mean, in general, I am. It's just I really would love to just crank the wheel. And
Crank it. Do it.
like once you clear that, there's no penalty.
Yeah,
I
you're
mean,
fine.
you're just out of control.
It's
Standard. Yeah.
they're out there with guns and they hate me.
It's not hate.
It's
The
definitely
bullets like
hate.
you.
I've met you. I have spoken to you.
The bullets are all like, hey.
The
What's
bullets
that?
are
No,
immaterial.
we're not playing that scenario.
Okay.
There is a bullet magnet scenario.
Magno bulls?
Spin that
Magnet
wheel.
wave.
Spin that wheel.
Look, man. I'm gonna get Magno on the front of something in Car Wars. It'll happen. It's just not gonna happen today. Ugh. Hit my friends with my car. Like really bad. Like really, really bad. It's all I ever want
gotta-
to
you
do.
gotta-
Mind Dropper is paying its rent.
What about red?
Yeah, they get viable.
Okay, hang on.
1 point is viable with this. It wasn't.
Yeah, my stock driver paying its rent. And how? It's paying everyone's rent. Remind me how much I need to screw this up to flip the car.
5 that you can't pay for. So
Yeah.
you would need to have 8. Right now, you'd need to have 8,
Yeah, we have 3 control left.
and it's really, and that's way on the edge of the bell curve.
Yeah,
You're gonna be in danger, but
it's
you're
fine. I'm already going 3. What's
steer into the red. Green, yellow, red.
Yeah, let's do it. Give me that stoplight. So here's my speed. I just not out of control. We're not in control. Booyah!
One in a tire.
Look at that. Look at that.
Just fine.
Scared for nothing. Scared for no reason.
You got any movement left?
Negative. Sadly, I do not.
I'm gonna ask you the question. Do you want to spend those 2 control to put that fire out?
Oh yes. Do I? It's only on my right side. My right side could take a hit.
It's done in the combat phase though, which is important timing
Wait,
actually.
yeah.
I keep thinking it
Yeah,
is.
I get my
Because
right- I
you're
was
trying to
like,
make her
wait,
go out of
wait.
control before we shoot at her,
Yeah.
which doesn't happen
Stop it.
till her combat phase.
Well, I do want her to go.
I know it'd be good,
But I keep thinking, it's your turn.
it's,
You know-
it is one not the combat.
Let
phase,
it be
it's
a
the
lesson,
movement
folks.
phase.
You doubt yourself in your own brain because the man who made the game is talking at you.
It is easy to get
In
stuff,
fact,
especially once you're doing
he's
all the
trying to
weird
gaslight
parts.
you. He's doing it on purpose.
And I almost never take
No, it's
the
totally
fire
fine.
extinguisher.
totally.
Like I'm like, I'll
It-
deal with them.
It's,
Yeah. We usually say it's a little bit of fire.
Yeah.
This game is not a little bit of fire.
It is one card that kind of throws off the turn order a little bit, and that's why it's hard
Well,
to
it just means you have to pay very close attention to the turn order in a
That's what I
place you
mean.
wouldn't normally need to.
Right, like
Oh.
it throws it off in the sense of like you
Yeah.
need to keep track of it in your brain because you're not used to it when you play a lot of Car Wars without it. Anyway, but
All right, my turn. I don't think I have any shot at all on Randy. Oh no, I do have a shot on you. Okay, so it'd be through heavy full cover, but
Yeah.
I do have
There
a shot.
is
There's
a line that can be traced between
Uh,
these 2 cards.
there's a line and we've crossed it.
But on that same regard,
There is
Fox
a line.
also has full cover from me.
Yes,
Hello.
full cover. For
So
both
I have
people.
shots but full cover on both keepers.
That was the
so,
idea. My strong armor against you with cover.
Are you out of control?
I am out of control.
That was a noise.
Yeah.
So now, so we don't have right side on you. So we'll shoot the right side of Fox because we got 2 shots. We might as well take that one.
Because of the wonderful thing she does.
Well, because we can't shoot it at Randy, who's closer. So 2 yellow,
Who's shooting?
1 white, 1 red. Possum
Possum shooting.
is shooting.
What's he firing?
I completely forgot that I had Possum.
The heavy machine. Have you not been doing his ability?
Well, this is the first time it was out of control. I could have avoided hitting you. I wouldn't have avoided hitting you. I might have hit you slightly differently.
I don't remember what Possum does. I'm going to be real with you.
I can still make slight D0 and D1
Right,
maneuvers.
you can make little tiny, or they can make little tiny turns.
Yep.
Yeah. Which is really good.
It is really good.
If you drive Wiggly, it's really good.
No.
All right, but
Wheel straight, foot
Possum
down.
is shooting my right side to Fox's left side.
Sure.
You're gonna get 3 free shield results from the cover.
Sick.
I'm gonna get
You got no rerolls.
2 tire and 1 damage. So that's all 3 gonna get blocked.
Thank you for painting the wall. It was scary.
All right. Whiplash is going to shoot out the front at Randy.
Can you get a 4?
I cannot get a 4. Why would I need a 4? Oh, because 3 is the
Yeah.
maximum damage. Right, so
You go ahead and roll it.
It doesn't matter who it's going at, actually. I cannot do enough damage to get past the cover either direction. So I'm done with fire.
I'm done with this.
Nuts to firing. Arms, guns to throws this table.
Let's see.
At one point, only 1 mine needs to cause damage to pay for the whole thing. If it's worth it, even if it forces your opponent to maneuver in
Yeah.
not the main way. Yeah. No, I view dropped weapons. My view on dropped weapons is they are ways to control the battlefield
Yes.
and maybe incidentally do some damage.
Yes. The psychological effect that they have in terms of how people maneuver around them is worth its weight in gold. Even the threat of them can be a huge thing.
Fox.
That's me. Hello.
I'm gonna fire.
Actually, if I cover.
We're gonna have the amateur gunner
Okay.
fire the bug zapper out the window at the front of your car.
From my table eyeball view, it looks like you got a clean shot on me.
And I don't see. We don't have those covered lines.
Yeah, we
No,
don't have this
it's clear.
Wrenches, fire, this +1.
Okay.
1. I get no rerolls. You get 1 less. Do you get any defense at all?
Yeah, I'm in control, dude. You kept trying to take it away from me, but I still got it.
3.
Just 3 rolls.
Nope, just 2. It's a
Okay.
laser. Or just 1.
Just
in fact.
1. Yeah, just 1 is
It's-
laser.
You get
yeah,
1 free
two-
reroll.
Yeah,
So
one.
it's 2 fewer. It's
All right.
3 minus 2.
So, I need to scoop up.
So Fox normally would get 3 free rerolls
Oh, just-
because it is 3 full
Yeah.
turning keys away.
This is into my left fire arc set or
Nah,
right?
shooting you in the front.
Right in the front. Okay.
But because Randy's lasers say so, the Fox gets 2 fewer. So just 1
You guys
range
could attack my broadside. I'd really appreciate it.
I tried. You did it.
Dude. Okay. Stop.
Jimmie.
Yep.
From the rear of my vehicle,
Mm-hmm.
there comes a laser beam
Okay.
at the
Front of my vehicle.
front of your vehicle. 'Cause I think that's all I get.
Yeah.
Maybe on the right. Yeah. Front of your vehicle.
Okay.
Hound is going to do it, so you get a yellow die.
I also get a black die for my carbon laminate and a black die for Possum because I'm out of control.
I can re-roll 1 die. So, over the wall it comes.
Call it the Humpty Dumpty.
I'm going to leave it right like that.
I have 4 shields.
You have 7.
No.
Oh,
3
that's plus
and
1?
4.
Yeah, including
Uh,
the wall.
There's a fire on the front of your car. Because you can't.
That's
You
seems unfair.
cannot
Yeah.
block fire.
That seems unnecessary.
I'd say it's overdue.
That is the me.
Okay.
I'm going to spend in this firing phase that I meant to do so many times. I'm going to spend 2 control and put that out.
All right.
Hey,
That would have been the key, and then I forget it
Yeah.
during the actual patrol.
Fox.
yeah, I'm gonna spend these 2 control, put the fire out, and that's my firing phase.
You're not going to take any shots.
No point. Because or actually, I guess
You could.
I could shoot. I could hand cannon at
3
Randy.
blue.
Shoot something.
Sure, let's hand
Fire
cannon at
3
Randy.
blue twice.
That's right. I was thinking when I calculated earlier that Randy had cover, but in fact he does not.
Oh, yeah, you're in the left side.
You,
Yeah.
there's no point.
Right to my
You
right.
will just still eat the
Yeah.
cover. But yeah, my left to his right. First one that's
One.
a single. We determined there were 3 rerolls to
3 full rerolls.
Come on, give me this.
Nope.
Block.
Then we do it again. Whoop, whoop, whoop. With the other.
Remember?
Yeah. Oh, with amateur actually. Double checking, make sure amateur can or gunner rather. Amateur gunner can reroll.
Yeah.
Firearm. So actually gets rerolls here.
need 'em.
Hilarious, incredible, amazing.
This could do it. 1. I'm going to do all 3 if any of these comes up a shield.
Yep.
It did.
Rub my face in it. Great.
All right. As end of round, clear your tokens.
Okay.
First player goes to Randy.
Randy has become first player.
5.
Check speed.
7.
My max speed
I'm good.
would normally be 4.
Still good. Get those run flats.
I got the run flat. Or the airless, yeah.
Suicides, airless.
Since I get 3 control in the next token.
Check speed, take control, manage fires. I am not.
Manage fires. I'm going to let one of these fires, well, sorry, go in
Fox
order.
will have to do it first.
Yep.
Okay, I'm not presently on fire. Now I do. Give me a second.
Yeah.
A little bit faster.
Drones are still firing too because you have the hot potato.
Front back. Both.
Lorenz have dialed in on you.
Please, dice. Give her 4. Just 4.
Left, right.
You know what?
Oh,
3 out of 4 ain't
Thank
bad.
you. Thank you.
I got the hat trick. I didn't get the ergot. All right. I'm on fire.
The ERCOT, where it all shuts down because it's too hot.
Whee! Or cold.
All right, my turn. I'm going to let this front fire
Incredibly on fire.
do damage and finish off my fire suppressor.
Dad, flip it over.
And then this one on my right's just going to do a point of damage and stay burning. Because I need that 3 control to get out of this mess.
I will say,
Flip that guy over. He's dead. Yep.
have you taken any damage from fire yet?
Huh.
I haven't either.
Well,
So that's funny.
this has been doing its job. This
Yeah.
is like.
Oh no, this is all great. I'm just pointing and laughing at our friend Jimmie because we've both been on fire at various points.
I mean, it's
None of us
easy.
taking fire damage.
It's
but
pretty easy to resolve without doing that.
Even-
But
Even when we're all equally on fire, Jimmie's still more on fire.
more on fire.
I wanted to more on fire after this.
Movement. We're in the movement.
We're into movement. Randy, we're up.
How fast you going? 4?
We're going 4.
What a weird situation. This is weird. This is one of the weird.
It's weird.
This is a weird one. I don't think I ever played this scenario. This is fun.
It seemed like a fun one. It seemed like it's one that's going to be rapidly declining into
Oh yeah.
Staying at speed 3.
There's a
cars falling
Am
apart.
I?
clock ticking.
Brandon, what are the scores currently?
I was
Since
just about to
we've made
ask.
one round around the table.
Everybody has 1 point.
We're going to speed
That
4.
should not be correct.
Have I done it?
I handed the potato off, so I should have 2 points for the potato and 1
Yeah.
point for the damage.
Did not fall.
Have I done an internal damage to somebody? I thought it was
Me, yeah.
Yeah, everybody's done internal damage.
Gotcha. 1. Speed 4. Stoplight in the way.
So then that means that what, like you're at 3 and the 2 of us each have 1 point.
Sounds like it.
Jokes aside, I got a little television. What can I say?
5 and a tire.
Oh, sick.
How much control you got there, Randy?
So much. so much. That's disgusting.
I had 7. I'm down.
How? How do you have 7 control?
You have to drive with Hound.
He's got Hound.
I was at speed 3. You got to take Hound with. My shots aren't as good, but all I'm really trying to do is put fire on you, so Hound don't care.
What does Hound do so the audience?
So Hound is a 0-cost gunner, and story-wise in our heads when we built him, he was a gunner who always wanted to be a driver. So he doesn't shoot very well. When you shoot at somebody, they get an additional yellow die in defense. But your car gets an additional control as you play.
Yeah.
And it's the control I was after to put out fires and make turns and stuff.
Does he have like a little tiny like?
Well,
steering wheel, like
they
you
do.
kids?
They've got to have something, and he's got the
both crew
controls.
members can take over driving.
True. That is
And
a
he
fair
could be
point.
like on your left. He could be calling out like he's just not a good. He's not a good.
But it's a lot
He just
funnier.
reaches across and grabs it.
Yeah, he's like
Give me that.
on your left. 2.
You work the wheel, I'll work the pedals. No, what? Get away from me.
3.
Sorry, I'm running fan fiction. I'm right now.
4.
Let's stop doing that. Suddenly enamored with this weird man. He just wants to
Hound,
drive.
Hound, and there's a gunner who does something. A driver who does something similar.
Yeah.
Where he's a 0-cost driver, and in our heads he
with
was
that?
like, what would a driver who always wanted to be a gunner? What would his punishment be, and what would he get out of it? Like, no, I'm good at shooting. Yeah, but we really need a driver. Dang it. I believe it's Wingnut, the 0-cost.
Yeah.
One of the 0-costs. That's my moves.
Vroom.
All right, Fox.
My max speed's only 4 now. Ew.
We touching face? Is that what's going on?
I could like sideswipe you.
Totally good.
Just pull in front, turn, and do a slide.
I mean, you're not wrong. No, the truthfulness, yes. Like, in the strictest sense of the rules, it can be done. It's really more of a could I with the
Can I this turn with what I have?
basically, yeah, with the resources I have available.
Jimmie, I don't think you're going to be able to come around the front of that. You're going to have to go around the back. That looks yuck.
I accelerate to speed 4.
Looks like someone took a deadly poop back.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's definitely the wrong Isle of War.
Heck out of my way, Shannon. All right. All right.
Even with slides, I
The
can't clear
microphones
ball,
definitely can't pick it up, but he's making little noises over here.
Constantly making little noises.
so-
Not just right now. It was
Um,
very quiet into my ear, and it was.
At
really
one
upsetting.
point, let's see.
2.
We look at those already. Well, Wingnut's the gunner who wants to be a driver. Yeah.
Yeah. We went through who should we make, and it was like, what if you had a guy or a girl?
3.
What if a person had to do the job? I really want to be in Car Wars. And I want to be a gunner. Our team can let you in, but we don't need a gunner. We need a driver.
Dale's out this week. You got the wheel.
Yeah, you got the wheel. But I'm a master with this gun. Yeah.
We're just doing that. Boring, but
Take
there
the
it
wheel,
is.
dummy.
All right. So I think we're going to slow down to 3. Because I need to roll fewer dice for what the shenanigans that are about to ensue, I think.
You gonna hit the brakes?
I did.
Oh, you do.
Oh.
You better hit
No,
the
no,
brake with a hammer.
You're gonna hit the rest of the brakes.
I don't need any more tire damage. So no. Because if I hit the brakes to take more tire damage, I lose more control for the next turn, which
You're 6-1 after than the other.
Yeah. All right.
Just
So we're gonna start with it's. I mean,
It's
you're
not
good.
gonna go good.
You're good to see it go bad.
There's no happy scenario here for our friend who we love and enjoy the company of.
1. There's a D0 maneuver.
Oh, you know what
I'm going
sucks?
speed 3.
might touch the wall anyway when you have to do straight on the next.
Yeah, we'll find out.
He just does back and forth.
He's just gonna Mario Kart the way around the curve.
Zigzags covering the most.
2 control. I have a thing. Spoiler.
Well, don't tell me what happened.
When you lose a control, you may
Thank
spend
you.
3 ace to
appreciate
instead. I only have 2 ace tokens.
How many tokens does it give you to start?
Just 1.
Okay.
I also had the other accessory that gives you the extra control. Scoop. No, I forget what it is. I had that, but I had to
took it
go
off.
up to many points.
So the whole concept and design when we were doing those, this gives you
So-
control in it, and then it uses them
I
up.
lose 2 control. I'm still in control of the car.
It was always
barely.
intended to provide a discount the first time you use it, and then be at full cost the next time you use it. It didn't handle it as well as we'd like because then you just pile up a huge.
I'm gonna be just.
I love it.
I'm gonna be just clear.
Hit the wall.
Nope.
Hit the wall. Oh, no, yeah, you're going to be clear. Consarn and Dagnab.
2.
So close.
I'm going to slide away from that.
What about tomorrow, Jimmy?
That's somebody else's problem.
You're gonna take a turn?
I'm gonna take a slight turn.
I don't think this ship of Theseus
Oh, no,
is
actually,
going to save you there,
Yeah,
buddy.
I gotta do more than a
You
slight
got
turn.
to do a real one.
Yeah. Time to make
Now
like
remember,
a gangsta and be a real one.
There are mine underneath there.
There is.
But it could be a yours. Real quick. Dad. Alright, you in the green?
Yeah, I'm still in the green.
Oh my.
Make him make poor decisions.
How many
Alright.
points do you have
Speed
left,
3. I got 1 left after
though? You are
this.
hitting the wall next turn.
No, he
Four.
could slap.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's 3 at the wall or 2
I'm very excited.
on the right.
This is everything I wanted.
If you don't like playing with all the terrain, but you want some of this terrain,
Then
Take
that.
our weapons.
take drop weapons, and when you're playing with your open parking lot, throw some fire mines or regular mines around the map.
Oh, yeah.
Because if it's just starting and they're equal distance from everybody,
It's just terrain.
now it's terrain without having to worry about cover and all this other
Yeah.
stuff. You're like, how do I get it into my starting game?
So here's the answer. I am gonna have to hit the wall next movement point. I could turn further, take that mine hit, and avoid hitting the wall. However, that's going to strip the last control away from me.
Yeah.
Which means I'm going to hit the next mine.
Yes.
There's a chance that I won't
No.
hit the next mine.
No.
Or sorry, there's no
You
chance.
will
I will
definitely-
definitely hit this one. I can avoid this one and just bounce off the wall into it, which is what I'm gonna do.
Great.
Until you got to bounce off the wall, then you go the 90 degrees, and the front of your thing get pushed into
Let's
it.
just see what happens.
But it
Let's
won't.
see.
It won't count because the mine won't trigger on that.
See what happens.
So this maneuver is speed 3 and a green.
Ah,
Oh,
Well,
you
we'll
did
hit
it!
both of them anyway. All right. So,
Done.
actually, hang on. I can spend the 3 now to avoid one of those.
What was? Yeah.
Still
bad.
Here's this one.
All right.
Still
And
a
then there's
party.
one
Tire.
for tire damage.
What was the turn you were making?
There's a right turn. So this goes on the left front
Oh, Jimmy.
by D1. There.
You did it.
Y'all like pinball?
You dodged the mine.
I am now out of control. My last movement point.
You just drive all the way up to the end, and if it moves, it moves.
Yeah, I had to hit it. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and...
Do a 90-degree turn that way.
I can't do a 90-degree turn. I'm out of
Jerry.
control.
You're in control. You're done.
You can do a D1.
I'm not done. I can do
You
up
can do
to
a
a
D1.
D1.
Oh, that's right. That's right, because you got, yeah.
Okay, almost up to that one, but not quite. So I did take this mine on the front of my car, which is a control. So I take point of tire damage
And a fire.
and a fire on the front of my car
And
and 2 damage on the front of my car.
Everything I ever wanted.
Pick one of those for me.
I'll take this
Not
one.
that one. All
Structure.
right, so that gets rid of my carbon laminate for those 2.
There it is.
All right, that's my movement. Didn't hit the wall.
Technically.
Not shoesting.
Only hit one of the mines. Not as good as I could have asked for on that
You
move.
know, honestly,
I could be in control still, but I don't think I could have done that without going out of control.
Weird stuff was going to happen one way or another.
So I basically drifted around that mine.
All right. Yeah, I dodged it. Boom. What was that? Don't worry about it.
It was the other one.
Look. Need you to understand.
Oh, you're right. I do still have to roll the D1. Thank you. D3 with the D1. Good call.
Thanks,
Good
Jack.
call.
yeah.
Oh, one more
It's
tire damage.
another tire damage. And another slip and slide around the edge there.
Jimmy's gonna be slowing down this next turn.
I don't have to.
That's correct.
Yeah, you're not a dad.
That's right. Max speed.
Woo, almost
Almost
wall.
touched the
Almost
back.
touched the wall, but not. I really drifted around that mine. Hardcore. I came within 2 millimeters of that wall in 2 different directions.
just-
Okie dokie.
Just swirling the tofu water, man. God, man.
Let's see. How do we want to do
That's an initial
this?
D reference.
How do we want to do this?
Because that's
How's that-
900 years old.
Way back in the day at Anime Fest, the band Move was there,
Ooh.
who do the music for Initial D. So it was cool to hear them do a concert.
Hound is going to take a shot
That was-
from the front of your car, or my car, to the left side of your car.
Okay.
We're going to use the pulse laser. So I
Don't.
get a red and 2 yellow.
Don't do that.
And we'll add 2 to this. Wrenches are fire.
How it's exposing? Yes, I'm using Possum, which is why I can make the up to D1 maneuvers when I'm out of control.
I get, once per attack, I may reroll 1 die. I choose this.
Don't.
But I do still have to roll those maneuvers. You're correct.
So you will be taking 6 damage here. You get 1 additional yellow die in defense.
All right. Make
I'll
a
just,
lo- make a
I'll
lot
just
of-
go ahead. And
If you could note that somewhere, because I'm going to need a bunch.
6 right there.
All right,
Here's
so
more yellows.
4 for my speed.
Use all that.
Remember, it's coming in my left side, which gets me a blue. And then you said I get an additional yellow.
You get an
from-
additional yellow because
So it's hound.
hound is hound.
Hound is hounding. All that's everything.
You could get out of a lot of this.
Potentially, yes. Specifically oriented my strongest possible situation towards yours because it was like, well, I can't not get shot by him. Need to mitigate. That's why I took all this stuff. Sometimes I know what I'm doing. Not always, though.
3.
So it's not 3.
You got any aces?
I do. I have many.
Blue first.
Yeah. Now it's 4. Roll yellow. There we go. Look at that.
You know, you roll. So you take 1.
1 to my
That's
left side. Plink.
That's the
Beauty. Love
thing.
to see it. That's what we want.
All right. Do I shoot her again?
No.
Do I just fire again?
Shoot Jimmie.
Jimmy's out of control.
I know.
am.
Exactly.
But
He's got
I
cover,
think
but
I
don't
can,
worry
yeah, I
about
think
it.
I've got cover.
You do have
Yep.
cover.
Don't worry
Yep.
about the cover.
Well, I don't have. I can worry about 2/3 of the cover.
Point and laugh with your. Can you rock it? No. you
No, I can rock 2.
Can you?
Oh yeah.
On that side?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Oh God, extremely. Wow. Eyeballs are hard. That's why I wear glasses.
It's not that hard. You can see Game of Thrones.
No,
Oh, okay.
and I don't wish to anymore. Ugh.
Chill that sweet.
4-page message.
That's why they gave him that helmet in the other show. That makes so much sense.
He was like,
now.
"No, I need a better helmet this time."
I'm gonna throw a shoe at you. Randy.
Ah, shoe.
What if
Let's
that's what
see.
he looked like when he took the helmet off on Randy Orton?
Oh, God.
Fox,
It's,
you're so close. And therefore,
You're gonna hit the other missile.
my amateur driver
Gonna give you both missiles.
is gonna throw the thermite grenades on your vehicle.
Grenades. Boo.
Grenades.
Thermite.
Grenades.
2 red, a yellow, and a black.
Uh-huh.
A fire and a damage.
So this time it's speed, and this is again to my left side.
Yeah.
All I did.
You did it.
Hey.
You did it.
Can't walk the
Can't
fire.
do anything about the fire
Nope.
except
Hey, you got your wish.
got the 4th side. Oh.
There it is.
Whee!
Got the EGOT. We got
Alright,
there.
you got it. That was both my shots.
Fox, your turn to shoot thing.
I'm Burnsin.
You are.
I want to burn Randy back.
I'm
You're
here.
you're in range.
So let's have my gunner with my flamethrower turret. I need one of these, 2 of these. Firing into your.
Front or left?
Oh, they're all
Yeah.
good times. They're all good times.
Pick one to make a bad time.
Yeah. I'll fire into your left side, I suppose.
That's 2. You have reroll.
I sure do. And I think I want to start.
Yeah.
So it's reds for
Yeah.
Red's for wrenches.
probably red because you're
For
after
the
wrenches.
effect, yeah.
Otherwise, they're identical.
Right? That's what I'm sitting going through. I feel like it's just really similar. It's always hard to keep it straight in my head. So I have a cheat sheet. That
One.
wasn't good. So 1, 2 more to go.
Speaking of which, the cheat sheet is
Two.
in the Car Wars Companion.
Oh, sick.
Mhm.
I haven't gone through like the final version of that thing yet.
Right here on page 99, you
Oh.
have the
Oh,
whole.
that's the best. Page
Dice
99 is the best page in that book. My favorite thing now.
The new rulebook is in there.
It is in the new rulebook, which you can get. You
Alright.
download the
Because
PDF.
your
off the
Three
site.
days.
has 2, and then this one's got 1.
Mhm.
Is that what you?
But it does not have the new rulebook. Does not
Firing
have like
interface and
the
amateur.
30 some odd scenarios.
So, 3
in this
damage
book.
coming into your left side.
3 damage coming into my left side. I am going speed 4.
If you could just take all of it, I'd really appreciate it.
I would prefer none.
Yeah, but I want you to die.
1, 2.
What?
We're too close for all that other stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and spend both of these. 'Cause I got
I was looking at the dropped weapons rules, and if you hit a mine, your movement stops. So I think in some instances you kept moving, and it says hitting mine is not a collision.
Yeah.
It is a bit confusing for what happens during the 90-degree.
It is because it's not really a light obstacle either. It's a special. I take 2.
Yeah, we have been
Left side.
moving, continuing to move through them, and not having them stop movement.
I think that was they're part of the that was the hit damage is done on that front.
Yes. You guys work that out while I take a look at my stories.
I think it was if there was a slew of them, we didn't want you to just plow through. So it was like, okay, one and then the other.
So we were doing that incorrectly.
We were doing that. We don't play with drop weapon much, so
Good catch. Yeah. So
yeah.
so it should have stopped instead of continuing to move through. Would have made I think a couple of our turns shorter.
You've hit him twice.
Yeah.
None of the rest of us have
Yeah.
hit him.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'd have been in a slightly different
Right,
spot.
yeah, because there was one over here where you like went over it. My brain was like, is that how that works?
Well,
and
it's-
then once
but
again,
it's-
I'm sitting there like
well,
sitting next to the designer.
My brain stuck on it. It's not a collision. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's not a
Yeah.
collision.
It's not. It's,
but
but it is. It's not because of the way you'd roll. It's halfway between a collision and a.
I will
And another one.
sneak around the
Like-
camera here for a sec.
Which we do need. I need to make it.
I want to shoot your door.
Brandon, will you send me an email saying mines
Yours.
are similar to light/medium?
That's it.
That's it. I know what it means. It's for
Yeah.
something else. There's a thing we've been trying to do that is a light/medium. It's not a light and it's not heavy. So it's if we can, it is the same as this.
Done.
Yeah, you know what? I want to drop this before I die and over the game ends. So I'm
Mines are similar to yours.
Yep.
just gonna put that there. Should have done it on my movement. Didn't think to. Doing it now as my
Yeah.
driver action. That's my go.
Chat wants to know what happens if you hit a mine during a pivot. Should you ignore it?
No, you'd
You should
stop in the
stop.
pivot.
Right?
The only time you would ignore it completely is if you're bouncing off of a wall, and then you're ignoring all collisions and all that stuff.
Right.
When that 90-degree turn off the wall is a hand wavium correction, then it's Jimmy's shots, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Jimmy and become shoot.
Time for the shooting. I'm not gonna bother with my hand cannon shots because they will be absorbed by that wall. Okay. So I will take my right side against Randy's left side, right side.
Right side.
So my gunner will shoot the heavy machine gun. 2 yellow, 1 red, 1 white. You get 3 free shield results. Don't even bother.
Whoa, that's
Pretty-
a
Oh,
Pretty
dude.
good there.
Dude,
That is
again, you got to stop winning the crummy lottery.
at least you weren't maneuvering.
Yeah.
right.
That was the one shot. Do you have another?
The hand cannon cannot do anything.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
All the shooting. We are at end of round.
In the room.
Transfers.
Hello,
Max speed checks.
I'm good.
I'm fine. Jimmie doesn't care.
Oh,
Did you-
combat phase. Fire extinguisher. I would like to put out 2 of these fires.
Do you have?
I had like 5 control.
Oh, like. Oh yeah, because you just drove straight.
I just went whoop. Really said
And going out of control at that point. So the last shooter does.
exactly.
All right,
Oh, no,
manage
you're-
fires, starting with Fox. I'm sorry, take control.
4,
We
5,
are
6.
getting
so on.
rated.
You're getting rated.
word?
Excuse me.
Band of Badgers, welcome on in, Band of Badgers. Let's pop up to the up here to our faces. Hey, welcome in, Band of Badgers.
Hi, Raiders.
Band of Badgers is one of our painting partners when we did the
Yes.
Car Wars painting streams earlier on with the STL project. So welcome on in, folks. We're actually doing some Car Wars today. Maybe you saw that. We're doing something from the recently released Car Wars Companion book, which is the book of scenarios, variant rules, and other options, bot rules, and things like that for the Car Wars 6th edition game. You caught us probably near the end.
Oh, yeah.
We're closing in on the end of the things. We're on Much Fire. We're doing the scenario on page 42 called Hot Potato, where the arena has drones that will fire flamethrowers on anybody who is holding the beacon token.
That'd be me.
And if no one's in it, then everybody. So there's been a lot of fire going around this particular match.
And if you were looking for sweet paint jobs on cars, I am apologizing because this is
These are
shows up good on camera as the red guy cars.
Yeah, these are our quick demo cars. So these were just painted by Eric for our demos. He basically took a base coat of Krylon on them and did a black wash, which is enough for a game piece to stand out. And the black wash really picks out the details in the models. So for a 5-minute paint job, it ain't bad.
For hey, I just did it and I want to know I'm red.
For hey, he was doing like swaths of these for running demos for the last year. He was like, here's the blue ones, here's the green ones, here's the yellow ones.
So if you find yourself running a lot of demos of Car Wars for some reason,
All right, where we at? Fire.
We're going to give them a shout out if you would.
yes, we should be on managed fires at this point because
Uh,
I checked my speed, I took control, all that stuff.
I got my control now.
Sweet.
So welcome on and make yourselves at home. If you got a raid to run, go ahead and do that. Take care of yourselves. And we just started another round. Fox is in the manage fires stage. She currently has the beacon, so
I do.
she is putting out her existing fires and then about to see if new ones erupt.
So yeah, I'm just gonna let 2 damage fall onto my fire suppressor and
That's the case. You
Hash that
can't
thing
hit
out.
a mine during a. It is, except the rules for the 90-degree pivot on hitting a wall specifically state ignore anything you run into. In answer to Heat Death 76,
yeah, hitting walls kind of.
because the whole idea there is we need you to do the full 90, so it doesn't. That is the one that's like ignore everything else. We got to get you back in the game.
Yeah.
Do this thing. It's not great. I don't like it, but
It's not ideal. It's far from simulationist, but it keeps the game moving and it's exciting.
Which is
There
the
aren't-
important thing. Is it
there
keeps the
aren't a
game
whole
moving.
lot of concrete wall enclosed areas on Earth, so
Yeah. The imagination square. Slam into the wall of imagination. Speaking of slamming into walls of imagination, I need to roll these green dice and figure out whether or not I'm going to be on fire. So, front, back of my car.
you are again on fire front back. That is
What?
just
Sweet.
so nice.
I'm burning a lot. Left, right of my car.
Oh,
Just the 2. Just the twosies.
No,
Ones and
the
twos.
from what I'm reading, mines should not stop movement. It's a light obstacle. Light obstacles, cars push through them. It's not a collision.
Okay.
we'll look through.
Yep.
It might be in the other book. It might have gotten. Is this the new book or the old one?
This is the new rule book. It's from the Purple Orange set. So
Okay.
maybe it is a clarification.
take a look
I'm
and maybe
looking
it's on
on
the old-
page 17 if you're trying
In
to
the
check
new
me
book.
on that.
All right. That was your managed fires.
Was
Jimmy, you got fires to manage?
I do have fires to manage.
burning, bro.
This one I'm gonna let burn.
Sick.
And
What you doing with that other one, friend?
that one I'm gonna put out.
One control's all you need.
One control is in control.
You are not out of control.
He's already passed the mines.
I'm
It's
good.
true. I drifted around one mine and ate the other one. So
Alright. So my movement then.
Your movement then.
Swordsmith's 36. Howdy, welcome on in. Welcome in from the right.
Alright. Can I do?
And if y'all have questions about how the game operates, feel free to ask. We'll call out what we're doing a little bit. And we've got a whole lot of videos in the back channel if you want to go through and see more details on how this works out.
If it was the, sorry, howitzer explosion guy, if it is the forced pivot, the mine does not pop.
Yeah.
You would do everything you can to just let it happen. If it's squeezing it between a wall and things have to happen, weird stuff is going on there anyway. But I would probably just house rule that the mine stayed behind. But the mine would be ignored. It's like he didn't hit anything at all.
Staying at speed 4.
Oh, you know, actually, come to. All right. Go ahead. I'm going to
Okay.
revise my
I would like
statement.
to maneuver.
Yeah,
Maneuver.
away.
The mines do not have a light symbol on them.
No, but we only had so much space on these guys.
Completely block the camera.
So are they light or not? Because if they're not light, they say they do not cause collisions, but they're not light.
We'd have to look.
Yeah.
With deeper dive,
This
that
way.
should have been covered in dropped weapons.
I'm hitting your
You'll have to
card.
blame Will.
Sweet. All right.
Will wasn't there for the initial
We should blame him anyway.
He's not here.
stuff we did.
Therefore,
Now you're getting it. Let's do one slide over that way. Going speed 4.
That is a direction.
Yeah, man. That's where you are.
Mhm.
I hit you with the side of my car.
I believe you.
You should.
I got a laser on the front. Those are delicate. I don't like it.
Yeah. Alright, so anyway, rolling these 4 dice for my speed. This is still technically maneuver, which reminds me to get an ace token from this.
in ace token, lose one control.
1 control, that's just
So
fine.
good.
It's just
It's
fine.
not like you started your turn with one control.
Oh, yeah. And I'm about to lose so much more. Alright. This is going to be kind of awkward. So
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get up
Yeah,
on top of the... Yeah. To do the thing.
It's okay. Brandon's got a better angle on it.
Much appreciated. Really? I don't even make... Oh.
Oh, did you not hit him?
I don't...
Two.
I didn't feel it make contact, but I don't see any space between our cars. Judge?
Let's look. We wiggledy wiggledy. We're gonna call that a touch.
Okay. Works for me. What I was looking for
It's
anyway.
in the way of the defender, but I don't really feel like not doing it. Especially when there's no money at stake here. If I can't see the air, then it probably touch.
Yeah. The stakes have never been.
Okay,
So you both lose control.
I lose this one. Quick.
Roll for damage. I don't roll for the maneuver. do I?
Not yet. You do damage first.
You should have. If you've already done the maneuver, don't worry about it. But
Yeah. Still got
No.
an ace token.
You get your, you do all the maneuver stuff
After.
after the collision. Like
Right.
first, you resolve all the collisions.
I'm
right?
very-
again,
Need lunch.
the reason you do that is because if the wiggling, if you go out of control and you get put somewhere else,
Yeah.
then you no longer see what the collision was. It's no longer there.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Two.
Two.
Two to your left.
2 damage. Boo.
I'll go ahead and take simultaneously two.
I've
Now you-
impacted his car, and I'm holding the potato.
You may pass the potato. Boop.
Your potato.
Do your
Steve.
maneuvering stuff.
2 points to Fox.
I get my ace token.
Is it in collision?
Passing the
Better be.
potato when you cause a collision or you do damage to them.
Yeah.
But pass potatoes only cause collision.
No, you don't.
Oh, really?
You don't want. Now, if you, I think we missed this one. If you damage the person carrying the potato,
No,
it
it's
can
okay.
randomly pop to somebody else.
I'm out of control. And I have two
Right,
moves.
you're supposed to use the cards for that.
Right. I think we forgot to do that.
No one's done that.
I don't think. I don't think Randy damaged me when I was holding it.
I couldn't
I don't think.
actually break through on it. I started a fire, which isn't a damage.
Yeah.
Not really.
And Fox is over here. Yeah. I think
we're good.
we may have missed.
We're not
one.
going backwards in time
Yeah.
anyway.
Oh yeah, I hit you with my sidearm, didn't I? I did a little bit of damage to the sidearm. I could have passed it over then.
Yeah.
Mm,
It
Maybe
hurt
could have.
me.
Yeah. Oh no, I blocked it. We're
Yeah,
not going
no,
backwards to
no.
rehash it.
We were. Pay attention to your scenario rules. In fact, have a
As
whiteboard or
someone who's
something
done
to
a
write
lot
them
of
down.
live streaming, it's hard to maintain.
We
Yeah.
played pretty fast. If we'd have shown up a little earlier and read through these much more carefully, know your scenarios when you're playing them.
it's just hard to remember while you're doing everything else for the camera.
It really is.
We should write them up on the whiteboard next
You
time.
really super should. There's a gigantic whiteboard on that wall.
All right.
Noted.
It's mine.
Yeah, producer, why aren't you
No,
doing
it's not
our
mine.
jobs for us?
It's your drive times.
My drive time. All right. I am.
Don't
not
you know
gonna
where the
do-
talent?
All right.
You're putting a lot of weight on that word. I'm cleaning toilets here. It's Al Talents is.
In this room?
No.
I hope one.
Have I cleaned? No.
Who has the
Hi, Chad. Welcome.
2
I really should have eaten lunch. I
and
made a terrible mistake.
3. We're just gonna.
Just straight
little
driving with these
cluster
guys?
there?
I've got 1 control token. I'm not doing a lot this
Single
round.
controls to both of these fools?
Yep.
Do I have anything that can alter that? I do have.
Probably.
I should drop a line. I love the new mind rule. I keep forgetting it.
It's just the
Just throw it down right
anytime
there.
you're
You want-
altering.
It doesn't. Whatever. He's gonna be fine.
It's more junk in the middle.
There. Now my mines are all out there. In fact, look at that beautiful triangle. That's great. I love that.
What is Randy
Die.
wants to not be around you fools.
Do you want to be a square?
Square those fools. Randy's going up to speed 5.
Not really a joke, but it's made out of joke parts. It's more of a joke loaf.
Is he gonna hit?
Joe Close also playing at AC now.
Yep. 1,
So they're opening up
Right.
for Jimmy's electro laser.
Yeah.
2.
Or electro laser Jimmy, that's what it was.
Slight turn here. Just a
Jimmy eat electrolytes now.
3. Let's. We're gonna have to slow down tomorrow. 4.
But yeah, that puts me at 3 points.
Yeah.
So you and I are tied up.
Speaking of getting out of town like Randy's doing, in a couple weeks, Labor Day weekend, Steve and I believe Irene are going to be at Dragon Con.
Oh,
So if you're out at Dragon Con, drop by, say hi to them.
it's already Dragon
right.
Con time?
It's about to be. It's like another week and a half or a week and a couple days,
Oof.
or a week.
Gen Con just happened.
It did.
Did.
I'll be down at San Japan in San Antonio,
Okay.
doing some of this and some Munchkin Shadowrun. A thing that is almost out.
It's a green.
But I'm told that copies did make it back from
There you
Gen
go.
Con, and I will have one. So I hope that's true. Otherwise,
Otherwise, you're a liar.
Otherwise, I'm
and
a liar.
The chat gets to
Fingers crossed.
eat your heart. It's
no.
in the Twitch TOS.
They can check to play Car Wars instead.
Or that, but I would recommend the chat exercise.
In general, a couple times a week.
Or control
What's
loss.
going on there, Randy?
I'm rolling Jimmy style.
Brandon's trying to keep it all in frame, I think.
Yeah,
4.
sorry, we were vamping, but Randy's what is
I lost 4 control, but I've got 1 left. So
He
That's my
he
fifth
drove
movement.
away from you guys as fast as he could.
Yeah.
yeah,
That was the segue.
covered my car in lasers. You don't stand next to him with lasers. You do that with flamethrowers. That's my move. Fox.
oh, I get to move again? Sweet.
Yeah.
No, combat time. Combat time.
Combat time, which if you had,
combat time.
oh, you don't have any control. It's like if you had control, you could put out some fires.
Yep, sure could. Sure can't. Okay. It's gonna be real funny next turn. I'm gonna light
Just looking
Jimmie
at
on
no
fire.
reason. Yeah, no particular reason.
No particular reason.
Making sure. I look like I'm only in this front.
Oh, that's
Pretty sure. But I'm only in your front.
you got a better angle on it. Probably correct.
I will judge.
Yeah. Judge.
Jimmy, I gotta tell you, you just clipped her back end with that. So you're in the front and the right.
Okay.
Okay.
It is on the line if somebody really, really, really wants to argue about it.
Well, in that case, I would like to light the right side of his car more on fire.
If you're doing this at home, go down to your local hardware store and get the little laser lights that
Oh.
do the line.
Wait, your front armor's actually
string. There's some string stuff.
I don't have armor on either side.
So actually, since you have structure on the right hand side, I'm better off shooting in the front anyway. Well, ding dang. All right, let's let the front of your car on fire. My gunner is firing the flamethrower with my firing interface situation. So that is a blue, a 2 red, and 1 white die.
I would ironically.
Sadly, you are still on control.
I am in control.
It's a bummer for me.
Block 1.
All right, so not that.
We're too close for any particular.
So we're gonna start with our first reroll here.
It's a lot of wrenches.
I'm a spend that ace token to reroll one of
I
these.
think I don't want to reroll any of this. I think I'm good.
You should mathematically anyway. You know damage is happening now.
Yeah.
Unless there's something you needed to prevent next round, and usually there's not. Spend your aces to stop the damage.
My odds aren't. Oh,
Generally, you wait till after, so
hang
that
on. My odds can only get better on this die.
her knowing
Is
how
that a
many
miss?
results I have is not playing into her decision to reroll or not.
there
That's
is
a
only-
fire.
There's only a 1 in 6, so I would re-roll that.
Yeah. No, I'm still,
That
still got rerolls.
There's a 1 in 6.
I got 2 rerolls left, so I'm gonna reroll that. That's
you go.
way better.
Mhm.
And then there's no point
No,
in me.
no,
Yeah,
don't touch
No
it.
point in that. So there you go. The fire and
Right,
5 damage. The front of your car.
There anything else on that weapon?
All right, so fire. I blocked 2, so 3 damage come internal.
Sick.
Point for Fox.
I get a point. Burn, burn, burn.
One of those, if you would.
Burn, 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 burn. Hey, it's that one again.
Structure, no. Fire, already done. Power plant, 3 to the power plant.
Into the plant.
Shoot the dude.
Sick. Alright.
My first power plant damage.
And then I guess I'll just do that again with the hand cannon. That would be a lot less exciting, but again, my left into your front. 2.
Block 1, take 1. Point for Fox.
I get another point. Oh. Ba-doop. Structure.
Weapon takes
Up on.
1. Alright. Look at Fox. My turn.
Would have loved to have burned that thing off the front of his car, admittedly, but
But we'll get to use it. We're going to go ahead and take,
I didn't want you to.
we're going to
It's
take
the
the shot
point.
with the scatter gun. So 1 red, 1 green, 1 white. 1 built-in damage.
I've never put like just a turret on my car before. This is weird.
Kind
Kind of
It's
works.
dangerous.
It's incredibly dangerous, especially because I took a range 2 weapon on my turret.
That
What
is
kind of something
Yeah.
2 tires and 3 damage coming in to the left side of your car.
new? Oof. Wow. Roblox that oof. All right.
You've got structure on that left
I
side.
do. So, all right.
Oh, you're under control. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is. Oh, hang on.
She's in
I get.
trouble.
I get. This is my left side. You said so. My plastic cladding does give
Yes, you
me
have
afford me
structure.
a die. Structure doesn't necessarily mean you have a die.
You block 1 of the tire damage.
All right. So. Apologies. I've got then 1 tire damage and 3 regular damage coming out.
Correct.
All right. So
Point for Jimmie.
1 tire damage. 1 of the regular damage peels off, leaving 2 damage left to account for.
Structure.
So structure blows up. Then 1 left to the accessory. There is an accessory there. A fire extinguisher. That would honestly best use for it, considering I can't use it this turn anyway. Could use it this turn. I should say.
Second shot will be Whiplash with the hand cannon and the holographic sight.
Like a whiplash.
And the holographic sight, we know for a fact it can hit. Because Fox, you hit Jimmie with the 2 range weapon, right?
Yes.
So it has
Well, my first weapon was the 2 range with
Oh,
the
that.
Good.
2 coming into your left side.
That's happening.
So, Jimmie gets a point.
Who's Randy with no points?
You have 1 point, Randy.
How many? Who's got the most of those 2?
They're
Structure.
Yeah, we keep going back and
Weapon. Limit 1.
forth. Nope.
Turret.
Thank you. Keep forgetting.
Turret, I believe, is.
So that's it for my turret.
Crew limit 1.
Now I'm the weapon. Amateur driver.
Yeah.
Takes a hit.
All right.
Punch bumper. Punch bumper.
Randy. Your turn. to shoot.
What is their score?
5 to 5.
All right. Randy is going to fire a rocket. Yellow, green, blue.
real sure kind of cadence there. Turn
Jimmie's
left,
right
nine
side.
or 9 or 3. Sorry. The deep cut, and I'm 4,000 years old. And I'm just
Jimmie, you're
activated any Sega CD
In
owners
control,
out
yes.
in control.
there. Oh, dog.
Fox is out of control.
Hello.
We're gonna keep that
You're
weapon.
gonna
We're
burn me
not-
with laser guns.
I'm gonna burn you with laser gun. Jimmie, I'm not doing that. I'm keeping my rocket. The particle beam. Hound is gonna fire the particle beam to the
Right side.
rear. Fox
But
is-
what about right side?
I cannot fire at the right side.
Yeah, but what if we cheated? My favorite.
It is 2 damage.
Okay.
You get a yellow dice in addition to your other stuff.
All I get then is yellow die.
And
You would get 2 rerolls, but it's 2 fewer because of
Yeah.
laser.
you can get.
Nope.
So
So 2 damage to the rear of my car.
2 damage to the rear.
Great. I'm gonna draw a card.
Randy gets a point.
Randy gets point. And it goes to 2 points. 2 points.
Structure.
No.
Tires.
Okay. Boop. Tire.
All right.
Wait, it was
Limit 2.
limit 2. Got it.
There's just 1 point, right? Or are there 2 points?
There were 2 points.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 points.
All right.
Is that the new book PDF rules or the old ones? This is the book, the new rules,
Should
the
be
purple
new
orange
rules.
set.
Should be new.
You can download it from the Car Wars website if you go to the purple orange set itself. There is a link at the bottom of it for the rule sheet. We'll PDF of this rules
My amateur
playing
driver.
with the Car Wars
You're gonna
Companion
use that there bug zapper on the back of your car.
scenario from page 42, Hot Potato.
Red yellow.
For heat death reading.
It is a fire, which is just a damage because you're already on fire back there. So 3 damage.
From
to
the
back
drop
of your
weapon
car.
rules pack itself. I don't have that here in front of me, so that will probably clear it up.
I could believe it if it was in there.
Yep.
3 damage to the back of Fox's car.
Okay, thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
kind of got lost in the crosstalk. Sorry.
It's just fine. Choose it.
Sure, this one. Boom.
Structure.
Nah.
Accessory.
Yes.
Limit 1.
Go. Okay, that takes care of that.
Weapon.
Yep.
Limit 1.
Okay, that takes a damage.
Power plant.
2 more.
1.
Which one?
And point for Randy.
Point for Randy.
I think it's point.
That's both of Randy's firing.
Regular point yet this turn.
That's the end of the round.
How are we doing on time?
We are
Way over time.
we're pretty over time.
Alright.
Do we want to go ahead and call it there?
Uh,
It is.
would I have
it's
transferred the
about
hot
4
potato there?
Yes.
You may choose to transfer the hot potato there.
Then I would choose to transfer the
You
hot
get 2 more
potato back to
points.
Fox.
Randy gets
Gives me
2
2 more
points.
You're all
Tied
that
up.
ties us up, doesn't it?
everyone's tied.
There we go. Perfect spot to end it on.
So,
I quit. I'm never coming back.
We can finish it out later.
Wait,
but
just
we
take
gotta
one
go
turn.
for the stream today. But this is Jimmie in the Discord, so don't call. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Jimmie in
I'll
the
get
Discord
the other
is the
rules in front of me at some
Jimmie in
point.
the Discord.
And
Jimmie in the Taco Bell.
well, we stepped on that one.
just when the
Definitely
silence
tied
drops
together.
just the right spot.
We were doing our own
Just
thing.
Fox
over here.
Steven. But thank you all for dropping by. So this was most of. We didn't quite get to the end of the scenario,
No.
but we were
We were
doing
screwing
a lot of
around a
stuff.
lot. We got started late, and we were still building cart.
But thank you for hanging out with
We
us.
were
everybody.
Yeah,
close.
thanks for checking us on the
We
rules.
had a good time. We played a bunch of Car Wars. I was here.
There was a
with
lot of fire.
one of my
There's a lot of
friends
fire.
A lot of
And
fire.
Randy.
And Randy.
and Randy. Well, and I mean,
Oh, sorry.
Martin.
Yeah, one of my friends, Brandon.
yeah,
Thanks,
Brandon,
And the rest.
and the rest. Yeah. So
But thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for Band of Badgers for coming in and joining us for today. We will see you guys next week. I don't have the schedule in front of me, so I don't know what we're doing, but watch for us. We usually set up an event on the Discord to let you know what's coming up for the next week's stream, but it'll be here Thursday, 2 p.m. Central Time next week. Probably not Car Wars. We may take a break and do something else
makes sense.
before we go back to more Car Wars. But thank you for dropping by, everybody. We will catch you later on. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye bye. Bye.